How's everybody doing out there today? Welcome back to Best Bet Live. We are at Best Bet Jacksonville, and we have a good game lined up for everyone out there today. You are looking at a 1-2 PLO high game on a Friday night. Thanks so much for joining us. You have me, myself, Adonis Lane, and right across from me, the main man, the shot clock himself, Dustin Shacklock, and he's going to be commentating the game with me tonight. So if you have any questions, any concerns about the game, or just any promotions or anything at all, just make sure you ask, and thanks for joining us tonight. Dustin, say what's up to the people.
What is up? Excited to be here tonight. 1-2 PLO, sure to be a juicy game. This one's one of my favorites. They looks like they're already mixing it up. Looks like we might have missed the first one. It looked like nines full of trays, but with this lineup, we're sure to see some spicy action. Shout out to all my chat regs trickling in. See Shane, Nick from Yuma, Steve Hammond. What's up, guys? Kevin, Scott, Tim Turner, Zach. What's up? What's up, guys? Happy Friday.
Yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. Like I said, first of all, two things. The gentleman in the 6 seat, 5 seat, never seen the guy before. He's in for 5K.
Oh, my man. This guy's Frank, right? This is Frank?
Yeah, in for 5K. So immediately I'm like, never seen the guy. He's extremely deep. He has everybody covered by at least 7-1. Got to bring the big action. And then next, CJ just went in the closet and brought out the old Dragon shirt from back in the day.
I love it.
And I love it. Do you see how red that Dragon? That man is not ready to play any games.
That thing is fierce.
Pot it. That's what I want to hear when it gets to him. And, then you got some other players that we've seen before. You got the OG over M1 in the 3 seat. You got TPC. He's going to call himself the People's Champ tonight. That's Keith.
I like that. Keith flopping top set here on the Jack 4-5 Rainbow. He's up against the open ender from CJ, calling the 30.
And he has some blockers to the open ender, the 3.
Yeah, he's got the 3 in his hand. Keith's going to blast it here. Looks like he's going to make it. He's going to pot it here, make it 125.
Well, he said he's not playing any games tonight. He don't want to play any games.
Oh, the Jackson 5s from the unit here. Makes Jackson 5s. Keith pots it here with top set. CJ got the open ender.
What is Rick in with?
Rick G in there with another.
Did he have a wrap?
Yeah, no, Rick G in there with a wrap.
And now the unit is sitting here like, okay, I have a bet, call, raise, cold call, and it's back to me.
You know what's crazy is look how close all of these equities run. A little trick to watching the PLO streams, it's so hard to read all the cards. Go straight to the percentages and work your way back. That's what I do. So as you can see, Keith, a.k.a. TPC, on the button, got 38% there with top set, but he's going to have to fade a ton of cards here. M1's just in there with the overpair.
Yeah, he's got to get out.
He gets the head.
Overpair. No good. So I think we're heads up now. Rick G versus the People's Champion, the People's Champ, and he's looking to find, well, that's not one of the cards Rick wants to see.
Wow, there's already 500 in the middle, the first hand of the stream. Keith's going to get it in, my man TPC.
Well, a little backstory. Keith said he was going to go after Rick from the get-go.
Oh, man,
when I asked him, I said, how much, Keith, are you playing? He goes, well, however much Rick got. That little money he got right there. He said, I want that. He said, I want that plus 200.
I love it. Grudge match. Man, Keith got a big hand here.
Look at how he's looking at him.
That's about the best turn card that Rick could ask for. I'm sorry, that Keith could ask for. If he just turns like a queen or a king or something there, you got to worry about oversets. Instead, he still has top set. That board doesn't complete. I'm sorry, that card doesn't complete anything. Man, Rick G.
Oh, he checked and I guess Keith said, "Don't do it." He said, "Don't make me do it to you."
Wow, off the rip, my man TPC with the top set. Easy game, shows him. Keith is definitely the guy. He was here for the last 1-2 PLO games.
He said he's going to drink, rack it up, and leave.
I need some lines in the chat. What's the line on the game tonight, fellas?
I'll give him one. I'm going to say, I don't know, man. This guy, he's in for 5K. And it doesn't matter if he's going to gamble or not. I love Keith.
I love Keith, too. He cracks me up.
I don't know, 5K?
Setting the line at 5K?
Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I feel like if he gets it in with anybody, boom, like he's going to double him up. But I don't.
Well, look, so here's what happened. 24.75 is good. I'm going to take the over on 24.75, but I think it's a good start. What happened last time?
What was the biggest pot last time?
Well, the first 1-2 PLO game we had on the stream, it went like this. I said, hey, Guys in the chat, give me the line. They go, all right. It was about the same. They're like, it's like 2,200. I was
Sure.
like, sounds a little low, but it's probably okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
Smash it, like first or second hand, right?
How
so then
much?
it was like 2,400. So
Damn.
we up the line. We go 4,400.
That's fine.
Smash it, right? They go, all right, we'll make the line 6K. Smash it. The biggest pot of the night was like a 7K pot at 1-2 PLO.
Oh, well then if y'all, if you guys have that information, y'all are setting it way too low. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. Like I said, I'm staying with my 5K. I'm staying right there with my 5K. Tim Turner, I see your comment here, so I'll go ahead and answer you. Our 2550 game is scheduled next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is when our 2550 game will be happening. Make sure you're here to tune in for that.
Buckled
Trust
up.
me, you won't want to miss it. Like I said, I'm not going to clue you in on lineup or who's going to be here. I do not want to jinx it. When we start the stream on Wednesday, you'll see everybody who is going to comprise that lineup. Until then, my lips are sealed. You can't get nothing out of me.
Wow, big flop here for TPC. Flops the open ender with the only flush draw in the field. Got 40% of the equity.
And there's Rick betting close to pot with what looks like an open ender and no clubs. So as you can see, in terms of equity, Rick is betting here, drawing very, very thin. And I think the People's Champ is going to get in here too.
You know, it's PLO. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and he has the 10 high flush draw. And there he is, right on cue. The People's Champion, Keith, is going to make a call of 85. We're going to go 3 ways to a turn. A 9 or queen here would just be, well, 9 or an ace here would be pretty good.
One of the best ways PLO was ever described to me when I was first trying to learn more about the game. A friend of mine said, the game, just understand that the game doesn't start until the turn.
That's fair.
The flop action is almost irrelevant. The game doesn't start until the turn. If you always remember that, you'll be fine. How does TPC fade all of those outs?
He missed, and Keith missed it all.
Man, I have no idea how to say this guy's name. I'm going to butcher it.
Yeah, nah. I'll ask him. I'll ask him later, and if in the off chance I walk out there, I will ask him.
I'm going to call him Jay in the 6th seed.
Yenfei?
Oh man,
That's bad.
there's a big chance that could be really wrong.
That's probably real bad. Isn't it?
That could be really
I'm
wrong.
just gonna ask him. Yeah, he calls, and Rick got caught with his hand in the cookie jar again. Damn it!
Wow, gets looked up by Jay in the 6th seat.
He has nothing.
Man,
There's nothing?
Rick had to turn his hand into a bluff.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, bud? Yeah, just table your hand.
That's my bad.
Oh, Jacob. I'm gonna slap him down when I walk out there.
Trick the dealer.
You know how good you got to be to trick a dealer?
Yeah, man, you got to work on that one.
Yo, Ricky, my man, how are you doing, buddy? How are you feeling? How is life? I always am gonna ask, how are you doing? You're a very, good friend of mine. I hope life is good, and I hope you're enjoying your new house. I'm always gonna ask that because I know you just got one. Cole Pittman, I just ran into Cole Pittman. I was dealing tournament to him literally like 2 hours ago, and he tells me, "Yo, Adonis, I ended up taking second, 3-way ICM chop in the 160. Congratulations!" And you know what's crazy is that Cole was a short stack. He was hoping to just get his money back because they all agreed to pay the bubble, and instead you took second. Never count yourself out, my man.
My man.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
congratulations. Shout out to you.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had legs yesterday, so I can barely walk, but other than that, I'm fine, man.
That means you're doing it right.
Yeah, it was like, well, I caught a cramp yesterday in the live stream. I couldn't even get up out of my chair.
I've been there.
But we're going to call him Seat 6 for now. Seat 6 is going to go ahead and fold 8-5 Trey. Dragon shirt is going to get out of the way.
My man.
I need one. If he got one in extra large, I'll definitely take it off his hands.
Frogman in the chat. What's up, Frogman? Alligator Blood says, "What's up, D&D?" I like that.
I like that. The unit doesn't want to play the Jack 9-7 Trey, which is obviously okay. Oh, and Jason B with aces is just limping here, isn't he? Yeah, he chooses not to 3-bet, and I think that might come back to bite him, but
It's hard to say. I know people take.
aces are a vulnerable hand in PLO, right?
Well, I know people that take two routes with aces. Like they only raise if they have some suited or some connectivity to it. Like he really just kind of has naked aces here. It's not the best. I understand him not 3-betting, or I'm sorry, not raising.
And Keith has all the 2 pairs here, and I'm pretty sure he's probably going to bet. Oh no, checks around.
There's a small likelihood that Aces could still be good.
Yeah, Jason's already folded. M1 took the high variance route and just let out on the flop. I wonder what Keith has. Did he maybe turn like a flush draw on like a straight draw or something? He's definitely thinking about it. He's in the tank, but looks like, yeah, he's decided on a fold. Rick will get out of the way, and M1's going to take it with a pair of queens.
Nice, nice, nice.
Not bad. Pay that man his money.
Gets through the aces of Jason B.
You'll be back on the felt again soon, just taking a little break with all the COVID craziness. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very trying time in our country. I never like to get really too deep into the conversation because everybody has an opinion, and we're here for poker. But it's a very trying time. I just hope you guys are all safe and you guys are all doing well, and I'll leave it at that.
Hey, Frogman wants to know when you're going to get in the box on the stream
Never.
again so he can make fun of you.
Never. It's never going to happen.
What an animal.
Absolute animal. No, if they ever need me to deal, I'm always good for it. I don't care. If they ever tell me, hey, Adonis, we need you in the box tonight to deal this game, guess what? You're going to see the neck roll, Frogman. That's what he calls it, man. He loves it.
He loves it.
Just taking shots at me. I got thick skin. I can take it. Rick says he's not willing to take it anymore. King, Jack, 10-9, double suited.
Oh, going to get after it here.
Yeah,
Makes it 25 to go.
I like it. I like it.
Going to get called in a couple of spots. Queen, queen, 5 deuce, ace, 10, 8, 6, double suit.
Yeah, we are. Wait, what is happening?
Two C's in there with the 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, hey, Tex, go ahead and refresh it. We're over on YouTube.
Yeah, we live. Ace, ace, 9. Pretty good flop here for Jason B. Ace, ace, 9.
Yeah, it just doesn't start until.
Oh, wow, yeah. Jason has trips here, and this is definitely not a good flop for
When he comes back in the box, that's when it starts.
Rick.
Oh, man, Kevin, bad beat. Sorry to hear that, buddy.
What happened?
My man's laid up.
Oh, you laid up right now, man? Oh, that's not good. It's not good.
Steve Hammond says June Fei. Okay.
June Fei? Dude, that sounds very, very, very good. And I think I'm going to go for that. And Rick goes runner, runner, 2 pair, makes 3 pair, and yeah, it's no good. It's no good.
Jason's going to show him the 3 aces. Looks like Rick was in there. Oh, what Rick was doing in there.
He wasn't in. I mean, he didn't have anything on the flop. He had nothing. But Steve Hammond, thanks for the assist there. So June Fei is going to be the pronunciation I'm going to go with. Like I said, the man is in for 5 freaking K.
He came
Like,
to play.
I feel like, and I don't know, this is just my assumption, but I feel like when the game started, he saw everybody buying for like close to 1,000, 1,500. He's like, you know what? Give me 5,000.
1-2 PLO. The blinds are a very misleading description of how big the game actually plays. Like a 1-2 PLO game in comparison to like a 1-2 no limit game. The PLO game is going to play like 10 times bigger. I told you we had a 7K pot. You know how many times I've seen a 7K pot
That's why I
at
love
1-2 no limit?
That's why I love 1-2.
Exactly 0.
And I would like to think, correct me if I'm wrong, Dustin, but I feel like this is a game that easily you can funnel 2-2 players into because that's what's happening. Like we'll run this game live on the floor and you have 2-2 players like 1-2 PLO. What's the buy-in? 100 no max. Okay, I'm in.
PLO's fun, man. More cards, more fun.
Only thing is, once you go down that rabbit hole, there's no coming out. Like I can't tell you how many players are like, oh, like I played PLO the other day and they're playing No Limit Hold'em and they're like, this is just so boring. I want back in.
Yeah,
so.
man. The more cards you get dealt, the more fun you're going to have. It's mathematical, you know?
Alex, man, if you ain't on the list for the game, you need to get on the list. I hear you talking from the chat, though.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a list, 5 or 6 players, but, you know, come jump on.
So M1 is going to bet with a pretty monstrous hand. He had the open ender and the queen eye flush draw, and he's going to go ahead and take down the pot outright. Yeah, I had a shirt like that back when I was in the 5th grade. Jason B is going to go ahead and take the button now. And I think they went ahead and made the game a 1-2-5 game straight up.
I think they've all agreed to put the $5 straddle on pre-flop.
Which is good.
Yeah, make it juicy.
You know, there was a comment yesterday. They were playing 2-5. Listen, I ain't going after nobody. I'm not talking bad about anybody. I'm not going to name any names, but they wanted to agree to a mandatory straddle. And, you know, one of the players was like, I don't want to do it. Like, come on, man. Like, the game now flows a lot easier. The pots are going to be bigger, and it works, you know, entertainment value for everybody watching. You didn't have anybody go, I don't want to play 1-2-5. I feel like that's too big. No, let's play. Let's have some fun. So Rick is going to start the fun and make it 20 with ace king 9-7.
Got the single suit in there. Okay.
Wow, M1 calls with 3 queens in his hand.
This guy's out of control.
Yeah, I don't. This is not advised. Viewer discretion advised.
He already got a set.
And I don't think Keith can ever fold. Yeah.
Keith's got ace, deuce, 10-10, double suit. Not the worst hand for 50. See, Keith's getting a good price, though. He's priced in 15 more. Boom, just flops top set, just like that. Keith has
Oh, and
the
look
nut
at this, the
flush.
nut.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rick.
Yeah, Uncle Rick with the nut flush draw.
And they're going to get into it again. They're going to get into it again 100%. The unit is in with what? Pair of 10s, backdoor, a lot of backdoor stuff?
Pair of 10s, backdoor 2
Pot
pair.
it.
He's
Pot
got
it.
backdoor 2 pair.
Pot it, Keith.
Man, Keith's running pretty good. This is second time.
Oh, God, here we go.
Oh, wow. This is the second time we've seen him flop top set. The unit with that backdoor 2 pair draw. Yeah, he's going to toss it. Nick from Yuma says that shirt is so lit. I know. I'm into it.
Here comes Keith. Keith is going to tell him, I got it for you, man. Oh, we paired the board. He's dead. They paired the board. He's dead.
Wow. Keith gets Uncle Rick again. Keith got him the first hand. Keith just got him again for 876.
Damn. Damn, Gina.
You know, if there's anybody you want to have it, though, it's Keith. It's TPC.
Somebody might want to check on Rick, though. Somebody might want to check on Rick. I don't, like I said, I tend to dabble in poker. But if I'm getting cooled off by the same dude twice, sent to my left, my immediate left or right, I should say, yeah, I'm not going to be in a nice place. I'm not
Didn't
gonna be in a
you
good
didn't
place.
you draw Keith's C for him?
No.
Oh, somebody drew Keith's C for him. He owes him a piece.
Yeah, I need at least 5% of his action.
I thought you drew his C card.
I think the dealer might have. So you know what that means?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to ship at least 2 green chips over to Jacob since he helped you pick it out.
Yeah. Steve Hammond says Jinfei.
Jinfei?
Jinfei.
Like I said,
that looks a little more accurate.
I feel like whatever he's recommending is going to be a lot better than what I attempt. So, Steve Hammond, I'm under your instruction, my friend. So
That's fair.
We'll take Jinfei.
That checks out.
So the game is officially a 1-2-5 PLO game. There is no bring in of any sorts. It's just a 3-blind game. But the wonderful part about it is, like Dustin said, is when you have a game like this, you might think, oh, 1-2, the pots can't get that big. Ha ha ha, my friend. From what I hear, they had a 7K pot last time they played this game. So,
You know what's great about PLO is you just always have equity. You know, it's so hard to have your opponent drawing stone dead unless it's like a flush over flush situation or a set over set situation. They just always have equity, man. They always have
always
outs.
do.
That's why it's so fun to watch. Daniel Ray says, sweet, PLO. That's right. Steve Knoll in the chat. What's up?
Big Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, Red Man in the chat. What's up, my man?
I told him, man, I said, you talking all that sweet stuff from behind the keyboard on his phone. I said, you need to be up here, man. You know, I understand you doing things right now, but get in the car. I know you got gas in your car. Come on up here.
Alex is my man.
Yeah, we'll get Redman in the game. Hey, it's not a game without Redman. You're right.
He's right. I'm surprised the game even went.
You know? So we
King, 5-8, 2 spades.
who got anything?
Looks like TPC in there with a pair of kings. Big open ender, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the unit.
Rick is immediately firing out again. I don't know how many more coolers Rick can take before he just explodes into a million chips. So I really hope, and then I normally don't root for players, but I really hope he takes this pot down.
You know, in this game, though, it's so swingy, you could just get it all back in one hand. I've seen it so many times.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it looks like the unit went ahead and made the call. He's got backdoor clubs, and I believe he has the open ender. So boom, he gets there.
Wow,
and
just drills it right on the turn.
mean, and he has the nuts, right? He can't. That's the nuts. So Rick better have 6-7 also. But I feel like Rick has a kind of spades 2-pair kind of hand. So
You know what's crazy is that card actually gives TPC a bigger open ender, but I think he's got one of his.
he can't call though. He can't call. He might figure some of his outs are dirty to the flush draw. You know, if I hit my queen. If I hit my queen of spades, boom, that gives somebody a big. Whoa!
Whoa!
What are you doing?
He's got 2 pair also, so he can improve to a full house.
Keith,
still.
you just got them chips, man. Does he have a straight? Does he have a straight already, or am I missing something?
Keith has 2 pair with the open ender. I don't know what Uncle Rick has.
Oh, Keith has 2 pair? Where?
He's got kings and 9s.
Oh,
Wow,
he makes
now he's
the
got a
boat
full
on the
house.
freaking river. Keith can't run any better.
Wow. This is Keith's day.
Damn.
Wow.
Keith, man, you couldn't have got it in any worse, big dog. I can't lie to you. You had 2 pair in the open ender. I understand.
I think Rick's got a face card and a 10, queen 10, queen jack 10 maybe. I can't see what Rick's hand is. It's a face
Wait,
card.
did they chop it up?
Oh, he's got king 9 also.
They're chopping it up. He has king 9 too. But I think hold on.
Unreal.
I think he had king 9 in spades.
No, those are red cards. Got king 9 of hearts maybe. Oh, king 9 offsuit.
Look, I guess they're gonna put in Rick's cards so we can see. What he
Oh
has.
man.
He had king 9 8 8. He flopped a set and had turn 2 pair. Oh my God!
What a nasty game.
So wait, is that the
flopped
case?
the set.
Is that the case king?
Has to be. Yeah.
That's the case king.
Case king for TPC.
Keith, man, I don't know who picked your seat. I don't know who you pray to at night, but they're doing you right. They're doing you right, man. You
Rick
keep
flops
whatever.
a set, and then he rivers the full house, but it gives Keith the same full house. He makes 8s full, which gives Keith kings full of 9s. It also gives Rick
Kings full of 9.
What a bizarre hand.
And then in the moment, well, I can't say in the moment because Keith turned his hand over when he went all in effectively. So when the king comes, Rick's just like, Jesus Christ, we got to chop it up. I can't get any of my money back from him. No, you can't.
When he sees Keith's hand, he's like, oh, man, he's basically drawing dead. I have king 9 also.
Only thing that could save him is the case king, and I guess that was the one-outer.
Man, unit already back in the weekend wallet. Got the king jack 9 deuce.
The weekend wallet. It's a separate one you keep in your drawer before you leave your house on Friday.
That's the Friday and Saturday money.
Boy.
Strawman says, I was in the game on Wednesday. Wish you were here for expert analysis. I got you on the mediocre analysis.
I will say this much. Strawman got his ass whooped
Oh, no.
by 6 tray.
Wow,
I was
Strawman.
right here. I saw it.
Wow, Strawman.
Yeah, got his ass whooped. But, I mean, Strawman played to the best of his ability. He got it in. I think the hand I remember, Strawman, from you was 8s when you got it in against the nut flush draw, and he just drilled it on the turn. So couldn't really do too much about that.
Sean Carter says, watching the Omaha games on here is how I learned how to play. That's interesting.
Yeah, because I'm not here to teach anything. I'm just here to give what I like to call fish opinions. Yeah, I swim in the deep with all the other bass.
All right, looks like we're going 3 ways. Got a couple mystery cards. Sometimes it's hard to get the PLO cards to read.
Yeah, but
there we
I
go.
think we got – who is that?
That's
in the one?
Bieber in the 1 seat.
All right, I got 3.
Jason B with the mystery hand.
No, what is that? Queen 5 tray? So I think we got a gutter for Beaver, and M1 is going to bet his 10s to the tune of 50.
Looks like 10's going to get through for M1. AJ Trigger in the chat. What's up, buddy?
AJ, what's going on?
Yeah, I was like, wait, I didn't.
Hello, Johnny. It's a wild Johnny fam appears.
Kevin Thiel says, this isn't where I learned this game. Yeah, same, buddy. Same.
I mean, I've played some 1-2 PLO in my life, and I would like to say I played very terribly. So, like I said, I have no advice to give to you, and if I do, don't take it. Just tell me politely, Adonis, you know, sound great, really appreciate it, but I'm not taking that advice. And I'd understand. I just pick myself up off the ground and keep going. As M1 struggling to get those cards in the box, but does make the call for 5.
Frogman, I saw it. I just didn't have time to comment. Shout out to you, buddy. Nice job.
Ooh, Ace King Jack Jack for the People's Champion, a.k.a. Keith, a.k.a. the best Omaha player in this building. All his words, not mine. All his words.
Man, Keith running pure
Yeah,
today.
he is. And he's picking up the holdings to, well, I I can't really be shy here to bust everybody else's ass because Ace King Jack Jack's a pretty good hand pre. Let's see if he can connect again. One of his jacks is out in the field though, so let's just take it to a flop. 4 ways.
Here we go. 4 ways to the flop. 8, 5, 10. A lot of draws heading to the turn. As you can see, Rick's got the open ender with top.
Ooh, also, for any of you out there who like to play tournaments, I got something for you special tomorrow in this building. These
right.
4 walls, Jacksonville. We have our $600 No Limit Hold'em tournament. One day, one chance at glory, maybe 10 hours, 11 hours, give or take. But $600 No Limit Hold'em tournament here within this building tomorrow at
Starts at noon.
Noon. Like I said, we had about 170 plus for the 400. So for the 600, I expect a lot more. So please, come on out and enjoy yourselves and have a good time, and hopefully you can win.
That's also a 1-day tournament, which is nice.
So Rick has the second nuts right now with the redraw to the Stone Cold Nut Flush. And for once, even though he can't really feel too good because he doesn't have the nut straight, it's not going to stop him from betting or value betting his straight on the river.
He does get the check mark. Keith's got the blockers. Unfortunately, Keith lands with only 1 pair. I don't think Keith can call here.
I don't know, man. Keith might give him a little bit back. I mean, I don't know what Keith can beat here. Even 2 pair beats him, but
Yeah, and in PLO, 1 pair is virtually never good.
No good. 1 pair, no good. Oh, he told him to put that mess down. Come on, Rick. talk that trash, Rick.
I love Rick. Rick's one of my favorites in the game.
Yeah, Rick's got a ways to go, but. Oh, and then he showed him the nut flush draw. He didn't show him the other 2 that were important.
Sean Carter says variance is different in this game. That's why I watched before starting to play. You're absolutely right, man. Variance in this game is crazy.
Yeah.
This is one of the swingiest games you could play.
And by swingy, like, you could be down in the dumps, bottom of the barrel, and then in the next minute or so, you know, you're ordering drinks for the table. You got all your money back. You're talking about the show you're watching on TV that you enjoy.
You know, taking it back to that 7K pot a few weeks ago, the guy that won the 7K pot was stuck so far in the game that after winning the 7K pot, he was only plus like 1K.
See?
That's all you need.
That's too much for my heart, man.
Yeah.
Too much for my heart.
Yeah, it was a wild game.
That's if you want to talk about Kool-Aid or blood, I got Kool-Aid flowing through my veins for PLO. I can't do that.
AJ heading to Biloxi, that's what's up, man.
Hey, man.
Mash some buttons for me.
AJ, if you have any comps anywhere, man, because he has all the comps everywhere. Every time I ask him, I go, hey, where you staying at? Oh, man, they hooked me up with this suite for 4 days for free. Slide it on over to me, man. I'm ready for a little vacation. So, for some reason, Bieber, M1, and, ooh, Junfei. Oh, there we go.
Junfei got 75% of the aces in hand.
Ooh, case-ace on the flop.
One time. Couldn't do it. Wow, all the clubs.
No one has one.
Bieber might. If nobody else has the clubs, there's a pretty good chance Bieber has some clubs. Junfei gonna bet with the nut blocker here. This one's gonna work.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
Nice hand by Junfei.
Tex, I'll be over there.
Jinfei. Shows something. Shows pair of aces with the ace of clubs.
Not even a block.
Wow.
Salty Joker says, stayed at Harris in Biloxi, but they didn't have poker. I still don't think the Harris has poker.
They just voted, where was it? What commission? The Gaming Commission up north just voted to bring poker back. Trying to figure out where. But yeah, they're doing their thing now. Poker going to be in a very limited capacity. I think they said like 12 tables per establishment.
Is that the Encore?
It was up. I want to say like the Massachusetts Gaming Commission. I just read it the other day.
Yeah, there's something going on up there.
Yeah, they voted on it the other day. So
Michael Irvin says, are we hitting Orange Park tonight?
yeah, text. I'm on the way, man.
That's going to be a no from me, dog.
Make sure.
I'll be there tomorrow, though.
Not the Randy Jackson.
Yeah, that's going to be a no from me,
That's going to
dog.
be a no from me, dog.
I'll be there tomorrow, though. You can. I'll be dusting off red chips.
No, I'll be dusting off the red chips tonight.
My man.
Get the drinks ready when I get there, Tex. Rick, though, with all the eights, crazy eights, is going to make the call for 5, and let's see if anybody's looking to raise it up or just willing to gamble. I mean, I think that's what we all want. Let's just gamble.
This is the game for it.
So M1, I don't think. Oh, and Jason B comes over the top with the stone cold 4-bet, effectively potting it. So in this game, that'll be the previous bet times 3 plus the trail behind for any of the aspiring dealers out there. So it looks like it's been decided that the bet is going to be 125 to go. And I don't think M1 can be folding kings just yet.
No, he's going to play. He's going to call for sure. These two are going to go heads up. There's already 270 in the middle. 130 big blinds.
Oh,
wow.
yes. Oh, monster freaking flop.
Flops the nut flush draw with a 4. Jason might actually get away from whatever hand he has here.
We're about to find. Oh, God. I don't think that. I don't think that's getting away.
Jason could have. I don't think Jason 3-bets with jacks here. He could have jacks.
What is happening?
M1 takes a small blocker bet here on the turn, goes 50 into 300 and gets there on the river. Man.
What the hell did Jason have? He had aces.
Yeah, it looks like he's got the other two. Looks like he's got 2 aces. Man, big pot here for M1. 670 in the middle. That was a big flop for his hand. Wow. Took the weird downsizing on the last 2 streets, but still got some value out of aces. Jason might have folded for a bigger bet there, so shout out to M1 for picking a nice sizing.
Damn. Got married to the aces, man.
It's tough in this game, man. It's pretty, gotta fold those in this game.
Yeah, they're never
Stings.
good. They're never good. You know they're not good.
Michael Living says, drinks on me, be ready. Watch out, might get pricey.
I normally chill. Like whatever he orders, I'll just order one of the same. They like to get me messed up and then take all my money. Take advantage of me. Leave the envelope on the dresser.
I like it.
Resorts World, I heard it's nice, man. I heard it's nice. I heard Resorts World, I think there's another new place that they opened out in Vegas, but yeah, there are a lot of new places out there that I'd be willing to check out if I was going to Vegas. But, you know, for anyone who is going, check it out. Let me know. Give me all the deets, and I'll definitely be waiting to hear everything about your trip.
Catch me out there. Let me know who's going. I'll be out there the first 2 weeks, I think. Let me know who's going. What you guys are doing, hit me up.
When you going to be out there?
Like the 1st or 2nd through the 10th or something like that. I haven't made my accommodations, but I requested the time off.
That should be good. That should be good. So CJ looks down at King Jack, 10-8, makes the call for $5. Looks like it's limping on around. Cooking without skill. Hey, man, I'm doing okay. Just watching the game like you and enjoying myself on this nice, wonderful, breezy, and hot as hell Friday. I hope you're doing well. So I think I saw some raising chips from the unit. He's going to make it 35. He says, go ahead and pot it up one time.
Get it. Get after it. I like it. AJ says going the 25th through the 29th. I'm going to go for the opening couple events.
What is it to me? It goes fold 8, fold 9, fold 1. Yeah. 155. 155. Sure. Discount.
I feel like at any second, if I get up, my back's just going to fall off. But instead, though, the unit has aces in, let's see, what did Steve Hammond say? Jinfei? Jinfei has aces, and the unit has kings, and neither ace or king pop up on the flop, so let's see what Jinfei does. He just goes ahead and leads. Very strong bet.
2 monster hands here. A little bit of a coordinated flop. The Jack 9 is out there. Jinfei got the blocker. These boys came to play. 662 in the middle.
And this is just so bad. As you can see, this is so bad. He's got to fold. Show him the aces, Jinfei. Jinfei, show him the aces. Listen, if y'all going to page people who need to be in the game, get them in touch with us, and then we'll try to set it up. We'll try to set it up, man.
Justin says we need Hercules Collins in this game. I
Yeah.
think he was on the list, man, and they called him, and he didn't show up, and then he got back on the list.
Oh, no. See, we can't do that. You can't hype your mans up, and then if he gets a chance to get in the game, he doesn't get in the game. You can't do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, he was like 3rd or 4th on the list, I think, and missed his call.
No show?
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate, man.
no call, no show.
Damn. I tell you, hey, he can keep wishing he get in the game, man. Amber says, when are you heading to OP? Probably when I get off of work. I'm going to go home and just relax a little bit. And I'll probably go and drink with Tex and play some cards.
Michael Irvin says, what do we think about the new rule at the Rio for the WSOP?
Oh, you heard about that?
Rule 115. I don't know all the details. They keep coming out with new statements.
Is this is the COVID thing, right?
Yeah, this is just the COVID thing.
Yeah, that
it's
if
a little
you-
sketchy, man.
I mean, so correct me if I'm wrong. If you test positive and you're not vaccinated, you forfeit your monies.
I don't know all the details, to be honest with you.
Somebody on the table told me like you forfeit your place in the tournament and your monies. Like you're just done.
I think I did hear something about that. I don't know all the answers. I know when they first came out, they said if you're exposed, you forfeit, you're DQ'd, basically.
You know that happened last year in that big ass tournament where the dude was chip leader, and
Yeah.
he got exposed. He tested positive
Right.
the day of the final table, and they like DQ'd him, and he finished 6th, and he had like almost all the chips in play. So one of you guys out there who are Google experts, if y'all could look that up and give us the exact verbiage, that would be nice. But I
Yeah,
have heard different
AJ
versions.
Trigger says they've already made 3 or 4 changes to the COVID rule. Yeah, it's too soon to know where they will land. I agree. It's going to be. Oh wow, look at top set here.
I was gonna say, and then you got the
Top
nut.
set, man, for
You got the
CJ.
nut flush draw and a gutter for the unit, and he just folded kings last hand, so he's not gonna be in the folding mood right now. I don't think. So CJ's all in. Okay, all right, Justin. Well, I guess I spoke out of turn. We'll try to get him set up.
Wow, that turn card gives
That's big.
M1 a
That's
flush
big.
draw also.
That's big. And he has gutter ball, doesn't he? No, he
No.
doesn't.
No, he's got
King high flush draw.
king high flush draw on a pair.
And so now Bieber moves in with, what does he have, a set of deuces and then a flush draw, and the unit is now like, okay, how many outs do I have? It doesn't matter. I'm getting my chips in the middle. Damn it, give me an all-in card.
Wow. CJ's got a big hand. He's got an open ender and top set. His flush draw is
Quads.
just quads.
Give it up for him. Is there a side pot? Hold on, there might be a side pot. Because the main is gonna go right to CJ, and you can thank that shirt he got on for that win.
That's right, yeah.
Nothing but luck,
That
man.
shirt is fire.
Nothing but literally nothing but luck. That shirt luck is from the Fire Nation. All those Avatar fans out there.
So AJ is saying they will not DQ a player unless they volunteer that they have tested positive. That sounds sketchy to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what one of the players said, that they're going to use the honor system for it.
Yeah, put a lot of players on the honor system there. Sounds like a
That's-
little bit of a gamble.
I mean, why make the rule at all? I don't want to get too deep into a conversation. I know where it's going to go. But if you're going to do the honor system, why even do it at all? You know, I can easily just tell you, hey, I got this. You know,
I think it's it's the wrong crowd for the honor system.
it is.
But, what do I know?
Where Caesars is at, WSOP Rule 115 clarification, no on-site testing or proof of vaccine required. As of today, WSOP will not DQ a player unless they volunteer that they have been tested positive. Any contract tracing done by CDC is oh boy.
It's unfortunate, but if a guy's like deep in day 2 or day 3 and he has, he tests positive, like, do we trust him to come forth and say, like, hey,
Hell no.
you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of a slippery
I
slope
mean-
in my opinion. But, I don't really know, man. Whatever, as long
Listen,
as they're trying to keep people safe, they have the player's best interest at heart. But in my opinion, I don't think the honor system is the best way to do it.
I'll give you a hypothetical and I'll leave it alone. Let's say you got Joe Schmo. Joe Schmo's built up his bankroll. He's been playing 1-2 all year long. My man has amassed 10K. He has now dropped 10K off at the cage and is now given a ticket for the WSOP main event. He's having the run of his life. Day 2, second in chips. No money's being paid out. Yeah, he's not even in the money. Yeah, he tests positive. You think he's going to go out there and be like, hey, guys, that 10K that I put in that prize pool, that 2.2 million in chips I have in front of me, I'm going to give that up. No.
Right.
No shot.
I agree.
No shot. I'll leave it there. Rick G is going to make it $20 with King, King, Jack 10. And the queens have now moved over to Jason B. And M1 has 7766.
Yeah, but unfortunately, 2 of his outs are gone. You can see Jason B got a 6, TPC got a 7.
And I like the ace 2 3 4 from Jinfei.
Ace 2, 3, 4 from Jinfei looking good.
8 9 4. Any flush draws available out there?
The
We got it?
7-6 is an open ender.
Wow. 5 gets him there. 10 gets him there. That's a nice hand. And Jason has a gutter and the overpair. Interesting, yeah, but Jason knows to get out of there.
4, fold and 6.
I need a shot, a drink, and
Fold and 8. Heads
The
up.
unit says, "Where's the alcohol? Let's go." I like that guy.
what do you say?
Oh, and turns top set.
Wow, Rick G top set off the rip to go with the open ender. Does it get any better?
Said the top shelf earlier.
Not in this game.
Now, M1 does have the flush draw and the straight draw.
You don't
But
prove that so far.
M1, I didn't see the flush draw. You're right. M1 open-ended with a flush draw, still only drawn to about 30%
yeah,
equity.
I was going to say, he can't even think that flush draw is good.
Yeah, a lot of his outs are going to be dead.
I'll probably get another Red Bull.
Kevin Thiel says poker players and honor system. LOL. Yeah, I agree.
Heavy emphasis on the exactly.
Somebody get Dwayne Johnson a Red Bull diet, too.
To be fair, AJ, that's the whole city of New Orleans. It's not just the casino.
I forgot. I don't know.
He didn't want to fold that.
I mean,
You
would
got to find a fold. You got to find a fold there. You got to find a fold.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine to see a turn card in that spot, but
You got to find a fold on the turn.
you got to know that, like, some of your outs might not be clean outs, you know?
And even if he hits the K7 or 6, you know, at that point, 5 6 beats you.
Zach said it was a straight flush draw. Did I miss that? Could have been.
8 9 4. He had 6 7. No shot.
Was it the 8-9 of hearts, though? 'Cause he
It
had
was
6,
the
7
it was the 8 4 of hearts.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the 5 of hearts, then. He
Yeah,
did.
the 5 of hearts gives him the stroke. Actually, you're right.
Yeah, he had the
Sorry.
gutter ball to the straight flush. I did miss that.
I misspoke, Zach. You right.
My man Zach's on it.
You do a great job, man. I mean,
Oh boy. Yep. If I get up out of this chair, it's gonna be straight torso. He said his friend's name is what? Hercules Collins. Yeah, I don't see a Hercules Collins on the list. Hold on.
He was.
He was? Oh, he's at the bottom now.
Yeah, he at the bottom.
That's a hell of a name, though. I can tell you that much. Hercules.
how much?
All right, Unit's going to make the call, and, yeah, he's been getting beat the hell up, so those chips are going to be flying in the air.
Fold 6.
I can get it by him.
Fold 7.
Michael Irving says, Bally's asked me to leave one night because I was coughing too much, and somebody at my table said it made them feel uncomfortable. I mean, I'm on both sides of the fence on that one, man. I think
That's a tough one. That's
it's
tough
a
one.
weird time to be alive.
It's
That's unfortunate, but it's a weird time to be alive.
It's a weird time to just cough and have allergies.
It's a weird time to just exist, man. You know?
Ooh, somebody flopped the nuts.
Wow.
Looks like
5-8. 5-8 for TPC in the big blind with 5-8.
Make it an even nickel. Bump out on 500.
Just flops it. 106 in the middle.
and Rick is doing his patented $5 bet. And guess what Keith said? Keith said, you try that $5, I'm quoting him, you try that $5 mess with me, and I'm going to pot it. Well, when you flop
Keith,
the nut straight,
Looks like Keith's going to go for the check raise, hopefully pot. M1's going to get in there with 10-10-3-4. All right, Keith, time to pot it. I love this. I love this game. It's 116. 130? Is that what he said? Oh, yeah. That sounds right.
I ain't got nobody watching me, trust me.
Man, Rick G got queens and not much else. Pretty much just a pair of queens, 7% equity. Looks like he was just trying to buy a cheap turn card. There's really no good turn cards for Rick's hand on this board.
yeah, he found out where he was for $5.
Even when you turn a queen on this board, like, you still don't love it, right?
No. All flop straights beat you. And in PLO, someone can very well flop it straight.
Sure, but a straight is actually not a great hand to flop in PLO because it's the only, you have two more streets, and a straight usually can't improve.
Running good, y'all.
So a straight is not the best hand to flop in PLO. I like, Keith said, let's get it. Let's just check raise it now.
is my pot and I need it now?
You know, PLO is like a drawing game. You know, you want hands that have a lot of equity go into the turn, obviously, and then can still retain a lot of equity going to the river. And so a flopped straight is actually not the best
Yep.
to play a big pot with in PLO. It sounds counterintuitive coming from a Hold'em background, but
You need those big drawing hands. You don't. I mean, I guess a way to put it is you don't really want a made hand on the flop. You want those kind of drawing hands, the combo draws, the straight draws, the flush
well, like
draws.
flopping a big full house or something is a little different. Flopping like the nut flush or something, you know, you're gonna have a lot more equity than because even like two pair hands. Well, I guess it's the same as on a flush too, but a straight is
Yeah,
a
that
little
board
more,
pair, you're gonna start clinching up a little bit.
a straight is a little more vulnerable to go through turns and rivers with. Ace Jack 7-5 for Jason B in the muck.
Put the A and then
M1's in there with the King 9 deuce deuce, King deuce diamonds.
Okay.
TPC got the suited Ace 6-5-4 single suit. Oh, Bieber's in there. He's gonna take a raise here. King Jack Jack 9. I like it. Pair of jacks, a little connectiveness. It's not suited, but that's cool. He's gonna bump it up to 30.
And I'm with Keith. At this point, if I'm getting a good enough price to call, and I'm sun running, I want to see it. Let me flop it.
One Lone Fool says Rick's shirt game is strong. We got a couple of really nice shirts in the field
You
today.
have no idea.
Wow,
Rick-
bottom set for M1.
Rick is always on vacation.
Yeah,
Straight Hawaiian shirts.
I love it.
One button open, showing off the taco meat. It's crazy, man. Man is living the best life ever. And so is M1. You flop bottom set, and you have a blocker to top set. You don't really have too many backdoors working for you. You just really have bottom set here.
Can you call the cockpit waitress on that?
phone a friend.
Phone a friend for me.
But there are a lot of good turn cards for Keith, but
And they always talk, they want table talk at this game, so I'm going to give it all to them, okay?
I love this guy.
Let's get it going. I want to drink, tell
Rick's
everybody-
shirt game is strong. It's not as strong as CJ though, man. I like the CJ shirt personally.
I'm trying to
That's
make
I mean,
it
it's
last.
Friday night.
I
He
want
said I
to
got to come
make
correct.
money for this,
It's Friday.
okay?
I'm gonna bust out the red dragon.
I'm going to get paid one
You
way
know?
or another.
the reason why CJ shirts work so well, you can wear it in any occasion.
Yeah, that's true. It's versatile.
Driving this
My niece's birthday party,
Yep.
I can show up in that.
A funeral.
Business wedding,
I ain't won not one hand yet.
business wedding for work, I can show up in that.
Job interview really shows out your personality. Probably some of your strengths.
Mourning the loss of a loved one,
Yeah.
I can show up in that.
Yeah. You can wear pajama pants with that and go to bed. You know, it wouldn't be that weird.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I have worn shirts like that to bed. This is all experience I'm speaking from.
Sure.
Just the versatility alone in his attire speaks volumes about his game.
Yeah, for sure. That makes a lot of sense actually.
I mean, why it's standard to come on the stream and hit
It's
quads
like
in a
it's
shirt
like
like
a
that.
10. It's like a 10-way shirt.
I mean, it's a very strong shirt.
Yeah. Like you can't wear a suit to bed. You know.
No, he could get out of bed and run errands and
Yep.
come right back to bed
Yeah.
and never have to change his clothes.
Yep.
Tell them I'm trying to make it last.
Salty Joker said this is just high, not high-low. I mean, I guess you're just judging by some of the hands you're seeing, but yeah, it's all high, man. It's not high-low.
Bill game will be off the chain.
Got a couple of real hands in the field now. Ace 10 9-9 with the Ace 10 of clubs. 7-6-6-4 for Bieber. Queen 6-5 Trey for the unit in the muck. King Jack 10-8 for M1. And we're going 3 ways to the flop. Wow, equity almost evenly distributed 3 ways.
Rick's looking to bust
Kinda
up on
interesting.
somebody. Somebody flopped the straight.
King 10 for M1 flops the straight.
Oh, and there's Rick betting with what?
Somehow nobody has diamonds. Really?
And Rick is betting with what? Top pair?
Nah, yeah, you can't watch it over here.
Top pair and a blocker, I'm assuming.
Let him
He's
know what
also
you-
got a, he can hit a king for a straight also. And one's going to give him the business off the rip. Man,
You gotta
Uncle
let him
Rick
know.
just,
You gotta let him know where you're at. His hand is M1's hand is very vulnerable. You know, diamond comes, board pairs.
Sure.
You do have a jack though, so you
That's
kinda-
fair.
You block, set of jacks, but aces or queens here could be very apparent.
Rick G just running into it. Uncle Rick, man, just can't catch a break. M1 just flopped it out the gate. He's got one of the blockers that Rick needs. Rick does have a bad open ender. He can win with. He can make a straight with an 8.
I don't think I'd ever bet with that hand on the flop because now it puts him in that situation.
Sure.
He could, check for a little pot control.
You know, I don't play a lot of PLO, but I found that that's a really strong move with a vulnerable hand is just check calling the pots because, like, when somebody repots it over you, the bet is just huge.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just now I'm in this awkward spot where I got money dead and it's a lot more to me.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
That's a thing. Like, it just takes one hand.
Nice fold there by Rick G.
John Harris, is that you? I think that might be you. I'm pretty sure it's you. Yeah,
Cooking-
man, you let me know. You
Cooking
think-
says, I want to get on the stream for some high-low. We don't run a lot of high-low, but
yeah, that's John Harris. He came in. He drove all the way up from Texas, right? Yeah, chilled out here for a few days. Took a little road trip. Got a little wind in his hair, man. He had a good time.
what a haul.
Yeah, so if you're back in the area and if it's around the time we're running a live stream, you bet your ass I'll get you in the game.
Raised up 20.
My man Jeremy Hartman in the chat. What's up, buddy? Happy Friday. Jason B with King, Queen, Queen 10 double suit. Gonna open it up. CJ the Dragon finds the muck.
CJ the Dragon is now locked up. He will no longer just be CJ. I'll let him know if I can buy that shirt off his back. So, 10-7 trade deuce for M1. And the flop is a bunch of jacks. And Jason B is, quietly just running so terribly, getting his aces cracked by the nut flush. But he is going to find a bet here to try to continue on this flop and take it down, and I think that's going to do it. I'll be back on stream next month. I'm sure the chatters will be excited. You're damn right. What you been doing, man? Where you been at? You been working on your book? What you been doing? Have you been just enjoying your life, which is perfectly fine? I always tell players when I run into them outside, outside these four walls. They're like, sorry, Adonis, I haven't seen you in a while. And I'm like, we all have a life to live. It's okay. Just come back in and see us soon. And enjoy yourself. Jorge, yeah, I'm having a good weekend, buddy.
It's off to a pretty good start. Watching a little 1-2 PLO with a, what did we decide the line was? 2240? 2290, something like that. We still haven't hit it. We still haven't hit it. I'm going to take the over, but
5K is what I'm sticking.
CJ with the ace, queen, 10-4 single suit.
Hey, yo, Nick, I heard you got it. Well, not I heard. I saw and listened to you get a shout out from Norman Chad, man.
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Live stream royalty.
Yeah, he shouted out Nick for me was like an ambassador of the Stream Chat community. He's at the very top in terms of chain of command. Nick for me was at the very top. So that was a big moment, man. Shouts out to you and shout out Norman Chad for
Who's Norman Chad?
what are you doing? I was like, what are you doing? That man
Probably like one of the most known guys in poker that doesn't really play poker.
that guy
I
is
think he plays mixed games. But
he plays mixed games.
yeah, sure.
But he
All
just
dudes do.
oh god, Jason B flopped it. Time to run good, Jason. Let's go, man.
Wow, big flop here for Jason B.
Yeah, that guy's so funny. Like his voice is just amazing. Like he's so funny.
Yeah, he is pretty funny.
And Jason just leads out for practically pot, just letting everybody know what he has. He's playing it pretty face up. Sets 8-5. That's really all he has here.
5 tray, maybe. Trying to get called by 5 tray, I think. Oh, he has a tray in his hand.
He had everything.
Hartman says, I should have the book ready to drop off for you guys. Cool. Put some pictures in it, man. I'm from Mississippi. Drop it off.
What is that? I'm a Mississippi boy. We got to put pictures in my book and some foldables.
I tried to warn him.
Tell me one more time when the rest of these blacks are coming out.
What's that?
He made you $5.
I even tried to bribe him in ago. He still ain't gave me a hand. I mean, what's going on?
Waiting for you to get position.
I got position. This is Omaha. That don't mean shit. Oops, I'm sorry.
Stuff.
That don't mean stuff.
Don't mean stuff.
Full of stuff.
It's full of stuff.
It's full of stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's doing his job. It's got you. It's got you riled up.
4, 5, 7, 8. Single suit for Jason B. Ace 10, 2, 3.
Ooh, rap time. This is called rap time.
I like it. I'm here for rap time. Salty Joker said, put some pop-ups in the book. Yeah, some scratch and sniff. Some choose your own destiny with some poker scenarios.
Wow.
Got some mystery hands in the field.
Ooh, not
That's
a
a-
good card for Jason.
That's a bad card for Jason B.
He was open.
The 7-9 from the flop gets there.
Got a wrap. I see the wrap, Jason. I know.
The 7-9 gets there. M1 misses everything. M1's in there with a bluff. It's going to work, too.
Like you said, betting out of position.
Betting out of position in this game is strong. It just is. I don't know why it works. It just works. Thanks for sticking around, guys. You got me and Adonis Lane. We're playing 1-2 PLO high only. Looks like they've decided to put the $5 straddle on every hand for, because make it juicy.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, it's
we get a
Friday
gamble,
night, man.
right?
It's Friday night. Let's get it. Go big or go home.
Scott, church is always in session, and indeed may Our Lady of the Felt shine upon us. I really hope. She's been shining on Keith all night.
Keith can't miss, man. Ace, queen, 4 deuce, the 4 deuce of clubs.
Dragon CJ, she shined on him for a little bit. He made quad queens in a 3-way all in.
CJ the Dragon.
I tell you, that boy's strong. He almost looked like my boy from Jackie Chan Adventures. Man, that was a great show. I love that show. The show was great. For all of you fans of animated shows. Wow. So we got all the aces available. Ace Queen 4 deuce against Ace Jack 10-9.
I like it.
To
Let's
a flop we go.
Ooh, all diamonds for M1. Just flops it.
Nutter butters. Get out, Keith. You don't have anything, son. Oh, but I got the blockers to the flush. No, you don't. Queen of diamonds is not going to be good enough.
Keith might be able to get away from this one. Not a lot of equity. He can't really make a lot of hands. I know Keith doesn't like to fold, but I think you're going to have to do it on this board. Yep. It's in the muck. Where it goes, M1's going to pick up a cool $68. M1 got over 1,000 in front of him, 500 big blinds. I like it. As you guys, as Donnie mentioned a little bit earlier, guys, we do have our $600 one day.
Let them know.
Trying to find a little bit of compensation for the WPT cancellation, well, the postponement of the WPT. So that being said, we do have a $600 one day tomorrow, and then next weekend we have a $1,500 two-day. We're going to live stream that final table. $1,500. We're going to high hand, satellite a bunch of people in there. The field's going to be soft. It's going to be juicy. Can't do the WPT. Instead, let's do this.
And there'll be plenty of opportunities for a lot of you to satellite in and play for virtually nothing.
Absolutely.
One time before the night's over. I'm telling you that. They said I got
And then we have our WSOP satellites next month.
all that card. Yeah, you better check. You better check. Hey, Jason, the 2 6s come out. I got them all shook up now. See how that works? I got him all shook up now. Oh, I got some of that. I got some of that.
So yeah, look forward to the 600 and the 1500, and then I think we actually put out the tournament schedule for next month. So let's see what's going on.
Ooh, yeah, I did get the email about the live stream. I didn't know if it got posted or not yet.
Y'all wild for that.
I saw what he had in there, nothing.
They are, AJ. I misspoke.
He got a little excited over
I
here.
did. But I am looking at the schedule, the tournament schedule for next month, and the September Sizzler.
The September Sizzler, that's right, that's what it is.
That is out of line.
I love the name.
That is out of line. I feel like that's an entree I'd order at Chili's. Stop.
I love it.
Please.
Yeah.
But there is a $1,500 tournament that is going to be next month around the same date. And we're going to have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 satellites to get in there. So hopefully you guys can get in. What are we looking at here? We got 2 pair against what?
152 total.
Why is Keith in the hand? Oh, King High Spades. Thank you. I answered the question myself.
Oh, Jeremy already got his seats locked up. Jeremy been a stranger this month on the stream.
Oh, there's still action on the side, too. So Keith picks up a pair. 8 on the river. The unit is going to be good here with 1 pair, and I don't know if Keith wants to bluff at it now. Wow, he better be glad his spade didn't come. Jason said he had ace.
Wow.
He said he had ace 9 of spades.
What a monster flop. 5-4 somehow good on this run out.
Wow.
The straight gets there. The diamonds get there. Jason had the hand pretty much locked up. Top pair and the nut flush draw.
Oh, that would have been the greatest slow roll of all time.
Somehow 5-4 is good. Oh, man, TPC in there with spades also.
That's what I said. He said, Jason said I had ace 9 of spades. I said a spade comes. Keith goes from running good to running bad.
Right.
And it's just not going to be a good day for him. Wow.
So, all right, Jacob.
Like, hey, you've done what you need to do. Go ahead and head on out now, bud.
I broke dice.
Wow. That is insane.
That's a wild hand. Somehow 4s and 5s with an ace are good in that spot.
Keith is kind of okay there with missing. Like, he's like, okay, I lost the pot. I wanted to win. But had he thought he got there, he would have been reminded very quickly by Jason's hand and by the chips going in the middle that he was no good. Ace high flush always beats king high flush.
AJ, yeah, we were supposed to stream next week. There was some WPT stuff. We had to take it down. We didn't end up putting any new streams in. Instead, we got some other stuff we got to take care of.
Ain't nobody talking to you.
King Jack 5-5 for the unit. He's gonna call. Oh yeah.
He's definitely in.
California, that's where we're both from. Explains a lot.
We get a dealer change already. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm over here talking him up. He comes in and talks crap to me.
Not talking crap to him.
I think so. We
Don't-
this one too, what?
Yeah, don't talk crap to the unit.
Do another dance.
You better recognize, son.
With a name like that, I mean, you know.
You respect. You respect him.
Ace 10-10 tray, all clubs for M1.
He flops a flush.
Flops the flush. The unit got the king of clubs. It's never a good feeling when you have like the king of clubs, you know.
This is true.
One Lone Fool says the 25-50 would eat up my roll in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, less than that for me.
Sure.
I'm just gonna get it in.
You might just get it in pre for the whole roll.
6 is pretty good. Blocks 10-9. Doesn't matter if he has 10-9. Flop the flush. He says 2 pair, shows the flush. Wow. Yeah, Jason tried to boat up on the turn and on the river. It's just like, well, if you're M1, whatever you bet, he's probably going to fold anyways.
Man, M1 running pretty pure.
Yeah, he ran pretty good there for a second. Flopped the nut flush, flopped the nut straight, and got, I think he got some action on the nut flush too, so.
I like M1. He's funny.
He's doing all right tonight. Oh, boy.
Yeah, so any of you guys interested in a little bit of tournament action, tomorrow's your day. $600 one day. Next week, $1,500 two day. Like Adonis said, the end of next month, we'll have the September Sizzler.
Wow, like
Getting
fajitas, man.
Getting spicy in here, man.
Whenever I hear September Sizzler, I think about that waitress when she comes out with the fajitas and they're just,
Yeah, I get it.
I'm like, bring that to my table, please.
California.
Oh, hell,
That's what I said.
All right, so Jason's going to call the 5. CJ gets out of the way. The young dragon will not participate. And it looks like I think we have our first limped pot of the night going 5 ways to a flop. Limpertons. And let me see here who has what. So I think I see a ace and a jack high flush draw for Keith. 2 pair for Jason B. A 4 high flush draw, which I don't think really is anything to be too excited about if you're M1 or the unit. And it looks like the action's on the unit. Hey, man, I know you're getting drinks. Unit, but hey, I need you to come back to me right here. We worried about your action, buddy. He checks, and Jason B leads with 2 pair, no real back doors. And Keith is going to call with pair of aces and the jack high flush draw. I'm going to need the 1 seat and the 2 seat to wake the hell up.
Yeah, that's a big flop for TPC.
Yeah, you never want to give Keith good cards because then he's going to start to exploit the table and run the table over. He's been doing it already tonight. Wow.
I like Keith, too. Another one of my favorite players in the room. A lot of my favorites here. My favorite players, and along with my favorite shirt. Oh, wow, just the nuts.
Waste no time binking these stone cold nuts.
Man, Jacob just gives it to him, just blesses him right on the turn.
What's crazy is that the unit probably thinks his flush is pretty good. I mean, he has a 10-eye flush.
He's got the second nut flush. Aces and 6s for Jason B, though, so Jason B is
He
still
knows he's dead.
He's not, though. I mean, he's still alive to. The only card he really wants to see in this spot is like maybe. Actually, he doesn't really want to see an ace or a 6.
Don't beat that one, though.
You don't beat that one.
Wow, wow, wow. Jason does get out of the way.
He knows he's no good.
Man. Keith's going to scoop another one. 200 in the middle there for TPC.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keep going, Keith. Keep going. The people's champ.
Makes it look easy.
Better tell him about yourself one time. Rick is back. Took a little break. Get a little sand in between his toes. Come on back. And looks like they're going to take a sip of their drinks and get ready for the next hand and keep the game going. I know they had to pay for their things and make sure the waitress is taken care of. But if it's your action, I need you to act.
That's it.
Stay locked in.
Thanks for watching, guys. We're playing 1-2 PLO. It's 100 men, no max. We got myself, Dustin Shacklock, and Adonis Lane in the booth on a Friday night. Happy to be here. Let's gamble.
That's what I hope they do at some point.
They've been gambling, man. You been watching?
Jin Fei stepped away for a second, but I hope he comes back here pretty soon.
My man, the unit says, I have a flush. Oh, not that good. Can't be that one. That's a good flush.
There you go, Gary. You're doing it. Gary, you're doing it. See, this is why the Hustler banned you.
Oh, Kerry got banned by the Hustler?
He's gotten banned by every live stream chat.
The Hustler's been around for a week.
That's what I said. I said, Gary, how you get banned 2 weeks in, man? They ain't been around that long. He says, but Gary tells me now, the lodge was a mistake. He says
they accidentally banned him?
They accidentally banned him.
That's not a real thing.
And he said Monday morning, first thing, he's going to have his appeal papers on their desk to get back into that chat.
Cool. They're going to gently set them down right in the trash can.
So
yeah, we'll just file these right here in this trash can.
I mean, TCH.
That's impressive, man.
I mean, TCH, Lodge, Hustler, and Live at the Bite. Don't they all have you banned, Gary? Gary, clue me in. I thought you said everybody had you banned, man. You told me they won't let you live out here. Not too much in the field though. You guys aren't missing much until M1 terms. Excuse me, not top set, but top boat.
Wow, top boat here for M1.
And
Kings
Rick
full
is
of
betting.
10s.
Why is Rick betting, man? Rick, what are you doing? Rick, what are you doing, bud?
What is Rick doing? Rick is
Oh,
outside
God,
of
and that
his
is
mind.
music to M1's ears. M1, don't you raise, buddy. You got the stone cold nuts, man.
I guess, does Rick think he's double gutted? Is that why he's betting? He can hit a queen for Broadway, or he can hit a 9.
Why is M1 raising? Rick led, Bieber raised, and M1 re-raised. But if you have kings full, how could you ever raise here? I mean, I'm not a PLO guy, so it's a genuine question. Don't you just smooth call and then get the max on the river when you're in position and he just decides to lead? Do you want him to fold his hand right now? You want to target. You want to target those 10x hands. And if he has king 10, that's even better.
I mean, maybe that's exactly what he's doing. Maybe he's hoping to get value from a 10. Hoping to get value from 6s full, 10-6, king 10 even. It's hard when you have kings to give somebody king 10.
Yeah, but a raise in this game is so strong, right? Like in PLO, you get raised. That's pretty strong.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to. He just min clicked it. So I think he's just trying to go for value. It looks like it's only 60 for Bieber to call. Nice hand there for M1. I think he was just trying to get value from some 10x hands.
He had a 10.
Oh, wow. He folded the 10 to the min click?
He folded the 10 to the min click.
Wow. Okay, Mr. Bieber.
It was a good fold. He was definitely beat.
No.
Wow. Okay, Mr. Bieber. I see what happened there.
I ain't but not thinking two players at the table thinking that. I'm gonna say him and him. Maybe him. And you.
If you guys are in the area, feel like playing some poker tonight, we got a bunch of live games going. We're just firing up our 6th 2-5 game. We got 6 2-5 games. Got some 1-2 PLO in the back of the room.
We have all of it.
Oh, man, we got about 1,000 2-2 games. We got a 5-10 no limit.
What? Where?
Friday night, Best Bet Jacksonville.
Oh, damn. It is on table 1.
Poker is alive and well. Oh, wow. TPC with the ace, queen.
Jinfei is back. Yes.
Deuce.
Jinfei is back.
Oh, CJ the Dragon, get in there.
He has to with the 6, 7, 8, 9. Ace, queen, 4, deuce, double suited for Keith. And that's the one thing about this game is that you get such a good price to get in there and you know you're never going to be drawing dead pre-flop. And M1 says, I'm taking all of the fun away. I have ace, king, king, tray, and I am not limping. Just when you thought you guys were going to get in cheap, I'm here to tell you it ain't going to happen. Not on my watch, not on my time. And let's see what happens from here. Rick gets out of the way. All right, let's go. Well, once the unit makes the call here, we're going to go 5 ways to a flop. And I'd like to see what the dealer could put out there because there are so many different hands in the field. You got the 6, 7, 8, 9, the ace, queen, 4 deuce, then you got the ace, king, king tray. So, Jacob, what do you have in your bag of tricks, buddy?
Man, kings are never good in this spot. Look, he's got 16% equity. Man.
You got 2, 10 in the middle.
Oh, he's going to hit us with the flop lag. There it is.
Jack, 10, 5. So what do we have? We have a gutter for TPC. Gutter for M1. You got 2 pair for the unit. Jackson 5s have been staying close to him. And Jason B with the 10-8. What does he have?
10-8-6-5.
What? But what is that? Is that worthy of what 250 is in front of him?
He's got 10s and 5s. He's got 2 pair. I think he's just hoping that M1 has a hand like aces. That M1 will fold.
Tough hand for CJ, but he knows to get away from it.
I think when you're M1 in this spot, like, this should be a check 100, you know. No reason to really bet here. Obviously, this many players to the flop, like, somebody is always going to flop at worst 2 pair.
What's up, Mark? How you doing, buddy?
Mark Smith in the chat. Going to Vegas, buddy. See you in Vegas. Oh, 2 marks. Double mark in the chat. Let's see what happened. M1 does make the fold correctly. Big fold. Yeah, that's a tough spot when you're out of position, when you're M1. I think in that spot you can just check most of the time. Take a turn, hope to improve.
Wow.
Jason B puts him to the test there with 2 pair.
Wow. And the unit being in the position he was, you can't call with 2 pair there. You know, you have your opponent lead. The opponent behind re-raises. You can't ever think Jackson 5s are any good. So it's understandable to see him fold there. and get
Yeah, like I said in this game, it's really hard to, when you go 6, 7 ways to the flop, like somebody is always going to flop at least 2 pair.
always.
Yeah. It's like we said earlier, 1 pair never good in this game.
1 pair no good.
1 pair never good.
All right, so Rick G is going to lay it down, get out of the way, see if anybody's in the field wants to do anything. Willing to gamble. There's Jason. Right on cue, makes it. How much is he making it? Oh, nothing actually. He's just changing out some chips. Spoke too soon.
He saw you put that out and he thought it was a fold.
Did we angle shoot Keith? Yes. We got him good. What you got left, man? We got him good.
60. 4, fold, 8, fold, and 2.
So I guess there was a mental misclick there from Keith. Keith saw Jason make change for a player and thought he was raising and then turned through his hand in. So Jason was like, oh, well, sorry about that. I was just making change for a player at the table. And now M1 is kind of in a spot where he has, yeah, this is not, he would much rather have the King 5 of diamonds to go with his hand. But just having the open ender, he knows he can't really do much. Oh, and Jason freaking flops top set. No, M1. M1, get away from this, my friend. Get away from it. All right, so he's going to need to catch the 5 in his hand, right? Oh, he turns a wheel. Oh, no. Wow, he got there.
He was open-ended. M1's never folding an open-ender in that spot. Wow.
I mean, he min-clicked him on the flop.
He did.
How you feel about that?
I don't hate it. Obviously.
Couldn't he just pot it on? I mean, I'd like to think without the diamond redraw, with just a naked butterball open-ender, you got to get out of there if you bet and he pots it.
I don't know, man. M1's a maniac.
I mean, I could tell.
I can't figure this guy out.
He gets min-clicked, he goes, all right, I'll call. And then immediately, obviously no waiting, turns the wheel and then makes the better straight. But with front door diamonds out there, neither player could bet. So he got the showdown and probably didn't think his straight was going to win. And sure enough, he scoops the pot.
Kevin Cavella says, any chance I can get in this game next time you run it? So head over to the website, bestbetjacks.com, hit the live stream tab. There's a request a seat button, and there's directions on how to get in the game.
Yeah, we actually just put out our live stream list for, you're in luck, Kevin. We just, I believe today, put out the list for our live stream scheduled in the month of September. So if you head on over to our website, bestbetjacks.com, head on over to our live stream tab, you will have a list of all games available for this month, and the list is fresh out. So there's a high likelihood that you can get on the first 8 of a few games of your choice. So I'll put a link for you in the chat. You know, I'll help you out a little bit. And head on over to our website, buddy. We're looking forward to seeing you on the game pretty soon.
You better get that email in quick, though. Those games fill up very fast.
And that's what I told him. Since the list just came out today, he's in good shape.
Yeah, get it in quick.
I mean, you know, I understand that there's math and this and that and all that. Yeah, I get it. I mean, that's why I love playing this game.
The unit just said, I understand that there's math and this and that.
So I understand there might be mad.
Not because I don't want to, but I'm not going to enjoy it. I've been playing that way. I've been playing that way.
I like these guys. This is a fun group. I would play in this game.
Yeah,
I don't even play PLO. I would just play in this game to have a good time.
Yeah, I mean they're having a good time more than anything, and that's what you want at a poker table because it affects morale at the table. It makes the table better. It makes the game better.
Wow, somehow nobody in a 5-way hand has an 8. Pocket kings with the pocket kings.
But Rick has a
No
9.
flush draw.
Rick has a 9 and a nut flush draw. That's good enough, right?
9 and a nut flush draw is a pretty strong hand. Got 37% equity.
Why do you bet 5?
They get so confused.
They get so tilted by him betting $5. And I've seen it on multiple occasions, and every single time I enjoy it and I love it.
Now you betting $80? I mean, really?
Look at him. Look at him. He just doesn't know what to do right now. He's all out of sorts. He's like, you really bet $5? He did.
I didn't need no GPO and all that to tell me that.
Was it a Pontiac?
What the hell they talking about? I mean,
He said GTO, is it a Pontiac? Wow.
you know,
That time Rick didn't bet 5. That's why he was so confused. He said, man, why didn't you bet 5?
it's a simple game. I mean, like I said, I can overthink everything.
Do you want?
Right, I'm betting my hand. Right, I'm
Perfect.
betting my hand because
Yeah, Frogman, that link looks like it works. That should be good to the live stream schedule.
Perfect, my friend. Looks great. All
Fun
the-
stuff tonight, guys. 1-2 PLO, 100 min, no max. Probably got, probably 10K at least on the table.
Yeah, outside of donations being made to each other and reload chips being, what do we call it? The weekend wallet coming out,
The weekend wallet's got to make an appearance. It's Friday night.
and they're definitely having a good time.
TPC with the King Jack 9-5. Rick G. Ace Queen 10-8.
$5.
M1 got the Ace King Queen 5. No suits.
goes out the window, in my opinion. So like I said, if you got somebody who's playing every hand, no matter
I think Jason B is doing exactly what I told him not to do with his cards. I think that's why they never read. Before the game started, I say, hey guys, make sure that you put your cards in the box like this. And I gave him a demonstration. I said, but
And
if
he's
you do
doing-
it this way, they will never work.
And he's doing it the other way.
Absolutely.
This man doesn't give a damn.
I could not have made it any clearer.
Jason's struggling tonight.
Tough, man. Tough to get those cards in the
I
box.
tell you,
anyway.
man, sometimes instructions are just really hard to follow.
Watch him show up with a deuce here for all the chips.
The last time his cards didn't read, they read at the river, and he had top set, which was second best to M1 straight.
the man ain't played a hand in 2 hours. And he's raising me after I bet. I'm gonna fall to it.
I probably play more hands than I'm supposed to in hold. I raised.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I play cash games and tournaments.
Yeah, I can tell. Listen, Unit, I know you play, and I know you know what you're doing. So keep playing your game. He did get he got pretty, I wouldn't say lucky, but he definitely got oh wow, there you go.
The blind. The blind.
If it's a loose touch, I'm tightening it down. Wait a minute, did he just make it 20?
Yeah, he did.
Holy shit. What would I have to make?
In the dog.
What would I have to make?
Man's a menace.
He's a menace to society. Ooh, the 9-10 Jack Queen.
These are the kind of hands you want in PLO. You want these connected hands where all 4 cards kind of work together.
You make a lot of straights, make a lot of fun stuff.
All right, I guess I'll be
That's right.
60.
We were just talking about,
Looks like Bieber went ahead and 3-betted up to $60. Not too bad there from him. He knows what he's doing.
M1 got ace 666 single suit. Oh man, I thought he was going to call for sure.
Me too. Thought he was gonna get in there.
I like this hand I like this 3-bet from Bieber. He's played pretty snug.
What is Jason doing?
Jason got ace jack 7-6 double suited. Going to try to sting him one time.
Jason, are you tilting, buddy? Are you tilting?
Maybe. I'm just saying.
How are you feeling right now? Huh?
Maybe.
I guess he's hoping for a favorable flop, not frop.
Frop, yeah.
A favorable flop.
Frop that man a big one. Bieber actually kind of has a short stack. It looks like Jason just wants to get it in here.
Well, that's exactly what's going to happen, and I think Rick understands that too. So before Rick
Man,
puts
Rick
in the
has a
210,
really strong hand too, though. Like,
before he puts in that 210, he knows it's probably going to be 250. But at least he's capped. Like, he knows that he'll be able to see a flop for at least 250.
No, actually, he was.
yeah. So like, if Rick just calls here and then Bieber goes all in, they can. Nobody. It will. The raising won't be reopened. So you get to play the side pot for 250. I kind of don't love the fold from Rick there, but as we can see the cards, he's in pretty bad shape. Oh, no one gave him a call.
Sometimes you have to play as a player.
Really screwed then. I don't even have two danglers that maybe get
Yeah, I know. I mean, you could have
had like 8, 9.
Wow, Bieber folded that hand after putting in, I think, what was his first 3-bet of
Yeah,
the
I was
night.
going to say, I don't know why he folded there. I don't know what was going on there.
Been pretty snug all night, and finally gets a big hand and folds it.
Tell Adonis to figure that math out.
All right, copy that. We'll turn that off.
Slim I mean, he was button.
Could have been doing it like a running cards or something.
The unit got the cards in the box, kind of didn't read.
Oh,
TBC got the ace-7-4 tray, ace-4 of diamonds. Rick G got the 8-6-6 deuce. Got a couple mystery hands in the field, and it looks like we're going 5 ways to this flop.
you got him now?
All right, AJ, we'll get it. We'll have Adonis do it. He stepped out for 1 second. When he gets back, we'll have him do it.
I think I pulled 3 out.
Yeah, check 8, check 9, check 2, check 3. You're looking at 1, 5.
I got 4.
Kevin got the email in. Cool, buddy. Cool. Expect an email back from Sage C soon, and he'll let you know.
Actually, no, more than that. What am I
He'll let you know if he can get you into that list.
507.
507.
I don't even know what I was doing there.
Big flop there.
Just missing
All the queens.
a green somehow. That's what I was doing.
Thanks for sticking around, guys. 1-2 PLO. 100 min, no max. Friday night cash action. You got me currently. Adonis is here somewhere. But
Yeah, 20 if you want to land it. Or up to 20, I guess that's the second.
got Jacob and Kirk in the box. Kirk's been on a heater of ruining people's lives lately. You can check out our latest hand of the week, where he deals a big one, a 4K pot at 2-5 no limit.
90.
Jason picking up ace, ace, jack, 9 double suited. That's a great feeling in this game.
I thought people at home.
Yeah, call 8, fold in the 9. Fold in the 1.
Ace 8, 5 deuce for M1. King 10, 9, 6 double suited for TPC. Gonna make the call in the 3-bet. Gonna cold call the 3-bet. The unit with 10, 6, 3, 4. He's not going anywhere. Looks like he's getting calling chips out. Let's go.
No, it's 90.
About to be a $400 pot. This is what's great about this game. There's 4 people in the hand, and the highest percentage of equity is 33%. In Hold'em, if you have aces pre-flop, it's like 65%, 62%, something like that. In this game, 33%. Anything could happen. The unit might be thinking about folding here.
Chiefs and Cardinals on that. No, keep. All right, I got bored.
Looks like this pot got pretty big pretty quick. 7, 7, 10. Nobody with a 7. The unit just going to get after it here with 10, 6, 3, 4, 2 pair.
He told me, he said, make sure not to talk bad about me. I go, oh, I'm doing that.
Man, he's just getting it right in to the pre-flop
Keith
better.
Keith has a pretty big hand. I mean, the board's paired, so can you ever really think you're good?
I think Keith's going to fold. They don't 3-bet a lot of hands in this game, so Keith could like turn a king here and still be super dead.
He got there.
Jason B gets there with the Jack 9. I don't think that's how he thought he was going to win the hand, but that's what happens. The unit's going to have to.
He had a straight too. The unit
made a straight also, right? Mm-hmm. He made the 6-4 straight. Ooh, gross.
He went runner.
Runner for the second straight.
To be fair, I think Jason was in the lead the whole time. Maybe though, since Jason won a pot, he'll know how to put his cards in the box correctly.
Good luck. Good juju.
Yeah, that was rolling good. The other one, you kill it. I like this. We don't have an open pair now. We have an open pair. It is what it is.
Looks like we got a quick little reload, and then we'll be back in the action. Ooh. Had to get a little top off there for the unit. There's got to be like 10K in this game for sure. My man Jen came in for 5, a couple 1K stacks. Him one's got around 1,000. Jason's got around 1,000. Keith got around 1,000. This is a juicy game.
Everyone has money and everyone's willing to gamble, and that makes for a good game.
Friday night action.
That's what we want, man. That's what we want. I'll update the schedule command, but for now, it's gone. It's lost in the ether.
Ooh.
We'll go ahead and update it, though. Oh, God. Okay. Well.
Jason B almost just took a tumble over that side table.
Get it together, Jason. Get it together, buddy.
30.
We got to raise to 30 here.
Okay. Thought they were playing both games today. They better be. So they got King 7 6 trade double suited. M1 makes the call for 5, and I thought it was gonna limp, and then Bieber had other, not Bieber, TPC had some other plans for that.
Man, the unit does not like to fold. He plays a lot of hands. I like that.
That's what he said. He said he's here to have a good time and add some fun to the stream. And I said, you are doing the Lord's work, sir. But the unit does flop top and bottom pair. And for what I'm looking at, from the cards that are registered, it looks like he's in the lead right now.
You know, we did just see the unit put it all in with 1 pair. This guy's capable of anything. He might go bananas with 2 pair here.
Yeah, he's going to go nuts.
I like it.
He's going to go nuts. He's going to go super ape-tastic nutter butters, and I love it.
Oh, he checks. He got you. He checked. He bluffed you.
He definitely did. I don't know how you're checking there.
The unit got 40% of the equity so far in the hand.
Who made it 150? Oh, Keith, what you got, man?
Oh, Keith got the mystery cards. He could have middle set here. It looks like all the 8s are unblocked. I don't see anybody with an 8.
Oh, it looks like money plays. Money plays on the table. Watch out now.
What is happening? There we go. Oh, Keith got aces with an 8. Keith got the overpair.
Oh, boy. And if you get called, if you're Keith, you got to, I guess, shut it down. You can't just go with it. Even if you are capped to losing what's in front of, well, excuse me, M1 did make the call also. So, unit moves all in on the turn. And Keith picks up a gutter on the turn.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad card for Keith because now he can win with any 8, any queen, any ace, or any 10, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good, that's one of the best cards for Keith in this spot.
Error.
Oh, deuce is full for the unit. Oh, my man is pumped.
Dealer error.
Keith can't get there. He had a lot of outs. Like we said, any ace, any 8, any ace, any 8, any 10.
Step 1 is foolery.
Or queen. He wins with a queen also. Wow. Wow, nice one there for the unit. Got some immediately rebought and immediately doubled it up.
That's not bad. That's
the
not
way to do
bad.
it.
That's not. I mean, the man literally just put his cash on the table. Like he hadn't even converted his cash money into chips, and he's already going to be getting the double up. It's unfortunate there for Keith with aces. You know, you thought his run good was going to continue, but find some bad luck with aces. But the one thing about PLO is that your knight can turn around relatively quickly. So
Never drawn dead. It's hard to be drawn dead in PLO.
hard.
Teddy KGB says, I thought he was about to get stacked again. Keith had a lot of outs on that turn. That was one of the best turn cards for Keith's hand for sure. Probably the best other than like maybe an ace for Keith's hand.
So it looks like Keith is going to take a little walk. Nothing wrong with that.
Keith said, oh man, now I'm only up 1K instead of 1,200. I gotta go walk it off. King Jack 10-5, no suits for Rick G. He's gonna get in there for the 20 spot. Jason B cannot figure these cards out. Ooh, the unit with aces, ace, ace, deuce, deuce, double suited.
Hot.
Why?
I did.
No, he did.
Oh man, the unit, I don't even think he's looked at his cards yet. Let's see how fast he pots it.
What the hell? What is it? 20.
Oh, just gonna call. I don't know if
is that advisable in PLO?
I don't know if he's getting trapped. It depends. I don't know what his motives are. I don't know if he's getting trappy or I don't know if he's just like risk adverse. He
That's
flops
a good flop.
the nut flush draw.
What?
M1 got
What?
flush draw.
And 2 pair, big dog. And 2 pair, and Jason B has the straight draw and 2 pair on the flop. It's time to play a big pot. That means my volume goes down, table volume goes up.
Let's do it.
We know the routine. Now I want to see what happens.
Donna, if you talk bad about me, I swear when I watch later I might cry.
Women's lacrosse is not easy.
You already said something bad about me? You lied? Why you lied?
He's a good boy.
Rick can't believe he's holding his hand, but I can. So I think it's almost certain we're going to go 3 ways to a turn. So let's see what happens. I'm excited.
Keith, my band got some dance moves.
Now Jason B does take control. And meanwhile, the unit's just having a great time dancing. And
Is that a tell? If you haven't danced all night and then you start dancing, is that a tell that you have a big hand?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
That's a lot of
Man, M1.
Oh,
with
I didn't
2
even
pair.
realize Jason B picks up the spade draw also.
Jason
He
B
has
got the spade
2
draw
pair
with
straight.
the nut straight.
we got through dancing a minute ago. I don't know if I can dance again. Kind of tired.
I'm wondering, my question is, can the unit ever fold his hand in this spot?
Yes. You got a lead in the raise, and you can't just call because if you do, M1 could just shove here.
These drinks are very satisfying. I appreciate it.
The unit has no idea what to do with this hand.
I mean, as much as you'd hate putting in the muck, you have to.
It's 555 to win 951. But if he calls, M1 might come along.
I think M1's coming along regardless. He has a gutter, flush draw, and 2 pair.
I don't think he is. There's 2 straights out there. I think M1 sees it.
2 pair and the fucking flush draw redraw.
Without the expletives, I said the same thing.
He's got 2 pair, the flush draw, and the straight.
I had the nut hand.
I mean, I don't know.
And 2 pair.
Now, like the unit just said, he had a hell of a high-low hand because he had the nut low draw.
That's true. That would be a really good hand if we were playing high-low.
That'd be a really, really good hand.
When you got a dollar in the wall.
Okay, there. I don't have it.
That's good.
Do I have anything against the wall?
You have a black check on me?
Nope, I flawed it. They're over there.
I didn't see what this Kansas City game was on. I know I saw it.
That's a pretty good hand to have.
A lot of
Pretty
outs there,
good
don't
hand.
you?
Wait, what?
I'm only drawing
Keep
that.
that. 5 to go, guys.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
You, whatever.
2 pair flush draw and the nuts. Yes, 2 pair flush draw and the nuts. He had what we call a stupid good hand.
Look at your boy CJ the Dragon getting in here with the Jack 9-9 deuce.
I mean, he's super tight. They know that though.
Full 9.
Alright, I'll play it back.
Call 1.
Sure.
Call 2.
Here we go. Got everybody's cards so far. Oh, even got Jason B's cards.
It just so happens that once he begins to win pots, he cares about putting his cards in the box.
Very ironic.
To let them win.
I've seen many things in the box.
I got my man on tilt down there.
Oh, they got starters in tonight?
Look at him. He won't even smile.
I love it. The unit's having such a good time. His energy is what I want right now, but it just so happens my back hurts so much I can't do that. But the unit is my spirit animal, and I love it.
Andrew Nicholas said 2 pair, flush draw, and the nuts. Yeah, that's a pretty strong hand. PLO's such a sick
Who has
hand.
Queen Jack? The unit has Queen Jack. Let's go. Let's go, unit. Let's go. And it's the, well,
And he checks it.
what?
What a sicko.
I mean, the board's rainbow, but I think you got to bet, right?
Check 3, check 4, check 7, check 8.
The problem is, like, on this board, nobody's ever betting worse than Queen Jack. Like, they're not dumb. They all see that Queen Jack makes a straight. You know what I'm saying? But they will call a bet. Like, they'll never bet, but the 2 pair and the sets will call a bet.
Yeah. And unit has the best flush draw available. Obviously, he doesn't know that, but
Betting a hundo.
just a crazy, crazy hand where only he has a piece.
Bieber's got 2 pair and a flush draw now, though. He might put some chips in. He's got 10s and 4s with diamonds.
Uh-huh. 10 high diamonds, 2 pair. Knows he probably got it a 10 or a 4. Diamond probably no good. Look
Wow.
at
Unit-
M1 just looking at his hand like, whoa.
I mean, I wasn't supposed to check. I'm telling you the truth.
I know, that's what makes me want to call you more now.
I know. I mean, I'm just telling the truth. And I'm not.
I'll be a gentleman. I'll be a gentleman. I'm supposed to
I mean, I want him to call, but I don't want him to call.
I mean, I don't know if you're being a gentleman, Bieber, because he had you pinned up against the wall. You were fighting for life.
Oh, you got the
Yeah, I mean, and I had the other one too. I mean, I checked before I even realized what I was doing.
me being,
I was being a dummy.
me being
I was being a dummy.
Frogman, I'm going to find you one day, and I'm going to show up like Liam
I
Neeson.
missed the bet.
I'm just going to show up with my black trench coat on, and I'm going to just tell him, I told you I'd find you.
I missed the bet.
I like that.
Just straight Liam Neeson. I'm a preventer, man. This is what I do for a living. You hear me?
I'm here for it.
Neck and back brace on. Looking for you. Hunting you down.
Saying that watching $3.
Ooh, Chad Henne for the TD, baby. Floated. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him, baby. They got starters in. That's crazy. They got Chad Henne back there.
It's getting close.
They got Chad Henne back there. He ain't no rook.
Got the leftover Jacksonville. Jacksonville leftovers. CJ the Dragon with King 7 Deuce Trey.
Fold.
Definite fold.
Watch. Fold. The Titans.
Yeah, he doesn't play that.
Hell no.
TPC. finds the fold.
Frogman, I
Ooh,
hate you.
Uncle Rick, Queen, Jack, 10-8.
It's about time he wake up from his nap. Ooh, did it touch the ground? No.
The Bieber finds the fold. The unit's not going to fold this hand.
Hell no.
I didn't think so. I would have been very surprised to see the unit fold this hand.
Huh? I mean Rick.
M1's got some cards. Jason B with ace, king, 10-8 makes the
I'm
call.
loving this trend of being able to see his cards. It's just a beautiful thing. And it's also a beautiful thing when you flop top 2. Wow. Any flush draws available in the field? No, but we do have some straight draws out there. But Jason being so out of position is probably just going to be looking to check call any bet and evaluate a turn.
Like we said earlier, the hand doesn't start till the turn.
That's a perfect assessment because indeed it doesn't look like this hand's going to start here until the turn card. There you go.
See, so now Jason's going to bet. He knows that like any flush draws are going to lose like half their equity.
But that's a pretty good turn card for Rick. It's going to give him 2 pair, not the best 2 pair, but it's also going to give him a straight draw so he can use some of the other cards available for some additional equity to try to win this hand outright. And no, he doesn't get there. Doesn't get there. Rick's still getting his head beat in. He took a break, walked it off, caught some air, came right back, just still getting beat down.
Yeah, Uncle Rick's struggling a little bit in this 1-2 PLO game.
I'm like the only non-regular at this game. I realize that.
That's not true there, the unit. I don't know
No,
all of these guys. I don't know Jin.
Jin Fei, I don't know who that is.
I don't know Bieber. But
So me and you the only 2 outcasts. The rest of these guys know each other.
This guy don't play that much here.
He don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like twice a month or something.
Well, he said he plays big.
I'm glad these guys decided to use the $5 straddle option every hand.
It's made the game that much more better, along with personalities. Now, I will say Keith taking that bad beat, that kind of slowed him down a little bit. Aces there, getting his aces cracked, but trust me, he's still there.
I know you're mad at me because I
A lot of these guys play this game pretty often. They're pretty familiar with each other and how they play.
That dude sent him to the moon.
I know it is. I mean, I'm just trying to move.
He went to the bathroom and threw
I'm
up.
just trying to say.
Got the king 9, 7, 8 double suited.
It really ain't. He's glad I made the call because if I don't hit the deuce, he wins.
I was ahead, really?
Okay.
You had kings and deuces on the flop.
Okay.
The river made a boat. Actually, when the deuce hit, I thought it strengthened my hand.
I mean, what I mean?
Rick, where am I at on the 5-5 list right there?
Ace 9, 5 tray, double suited for M1 on the button. Looks like he's just going to call.
Okay.
Queen 10, 6, 5, single suit for Jason B. Looks like we got a
This is boring, man.
Jin Fei
Let me see.
is going to be first to act. We don't know what his cards are, and I think he's up in the game. I'm pretty sure.
Check.
Check 2, check 3, check everyone.
Austin Cade in the chat says the unit's his dad. I got news for you. Your dad's hilarious.
He bets out of turn, you check out of turn.
He's wild. He's having a good time.
Yeah, Austin, he's the life of the party, man. Look at it.
He's having a good time.
He loves it.
I think the 6 is started. They just call it?
No.
Jason is ready to get out of here. He's like, I've won a little bit. I'm ready to get out.
I didn't have nothing anyway. You still was winner. Ace high won me. That's right. That's right. You still beat me.
He said, you still beat me. If you had 4 cards, you were winning.
This shit here.
So me and you the outcast. You see what's happening, right? They ganging up on me and you. Especially me, because they know I'm a
I like the unit. He's my entertainment tonight. He's cracking me up.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. He's definitely a funny guy.
I bet I play them cards better than you do.
He's at everybody.
I feel like this can't be a real question in the Twitch chat.
It's not. That's why I haven't answered it yet. I've been seeing it. Oh, boy. All right, Rick, you got Jack 7-5 tray. You know what that means, right? To the muck, my friend. Get it out of there. Don't even think about it. Just keep on moving.
What's it to me?
$5.
I got it. Come on, run the rest of it.
Alright, call 3.
Don't fall in.
Raise 15.
Jonathan Ward,
6 calls and 7.
drafted free agent. All right, we better show me something.
3 calls.
Am I good?
Favor makes it
Yeah, I got you.
6 and 7 fold.
I'm gonna move to his.
Yep.
Ace 9 6 here for Jason. This is like the 10th time I've seen Jason with aces.
20.
Yeah, no, he's out. He's out of there. He's like, oh, can't do it.
And then they're in trouble. That's when that's when he goes. Oh, he's right up.
Heads up, guys.
We're gonna spin it right up on him.
Nah, he had control. That's a hell of a catch, but he had control. He flopped it straight. Yep. Yep, go ahead and head on out, Jason. Catch you later, buddy.
He's gone.
You don't got to put your cards in the box on that one, trust me. Up top.
Ain't because of the cards.
Alright, so you want to move? I'll give you some time to do it. Here, $2.
So, I'm gonna take my vegetables over here.
Who's going to sit out this hand?
Use this box.
Yep.
David Klinger says, "What's up, guys? Checking in from Shepherdsville, Kentucky. Cool, man. Thanks for tuning in. A little
said you
1-2
had-
PLO action.
You had the cards or Kansas
Oh, I've had a couple.
I mean, I'll give
City.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna see if it's me or if it's C. Yeah.
the cards are reading correctly though, aren't they?
Yeah, cards are good.
Let's get this thing out.
Omaha was invented in 1982. Okay, news to me.
I didn't know that. Who's Omaha? Looks like the Aces have moved on over to CJ, and CJ is gonna come on out of the closet. I'm ready to play some cards. That is the first raise we have seen from him. We have been streaming for 2 hours and 35 minutes.
About time, CJ.
CJ has finally decided to pop up, show his face. And if you're on the table and you know that, oh, well, that's a pretty good flop for Bieber. That's a great flop for Bieber. He's going to go ahead and flop, well, the nuts both ways. Queen high straight and jack high straight.
Oh, shit, he moved
I'm in
over.
a hand, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, damn, what happened to my buddy over here?
Going to check his cards again to make sure he has the nuts.
Okay.
He's going to go ahead and bet 100.
You could have told me that to start with.
bad
Instead of
flop
me
for
guess.
Very bad.
And that's so sick.
You know I don't even
So
recognize
sick. And that's the one thing is when you, and you know, I don't mean, I'm not talking bad about anyone. I don't mean to. If that's how it sounds, I'm sorry. But you know, when you're not playing hands like CJ, when you're folding everything, when you get in a hand like this where you're re-raising pre-flop, you're playing your hand face up. And then sure enough, Bieber tells him, yeah, it's not a good flop for aces. When guess what CJ's holding? Ace, ace. So he has to quickly fold. And just give that 75 on up to Bieber.
moved over there if I had.
We'll be there Tuesday. Looking forward to meeting you guys. David, I will be, I think I'll be here Tuesday. Might be. Looking forward to meeting you too, my friend, though.
Yeah, they're calling people. I hear them calling it.
Yeah, so we'll call some additional names for the PLO game. Hopefully Hercules can get in the game. Waiting on that.
Here it comes.
Fold and 6. What's up, man?
He looks like a monster.
What wasn't it?
PJ.
TJ?
Phillips.
Okay, gotcha.
PJ.
Gotcha. Fold 7, calling 8.
PJ.
He is in Peter.
Raise at 25, seat 9, 25 to go.
Yeah, so Pot Limit Omaha is the 4-card game. No Limit Hold'em is a 2-card game. Right now we're playing the 4-card game.
And then just so you know, they're playing 1, 2, 5. So
Yeah.
calling 2, calling 3.
Just know if it's not Felipe. 25.
We got 4 players.
You gonna drink with us or you gonna play?
I don't drink. You guys drink?
Man,
That's we've been.
been drinking all night.
80 to 1.
That's him, he'll tell you.
Yeah, they've been sneaking me shots deep.
Yeah. As many as I did.
1740. Alright, thanks, bro. 1740.
I don't even know how people can drink.
It's unbelievable. Can I get another double? Because he don't drink.
Degenerate, man.
Looks like he called him a degenerate there, but I think he's ready to drink also.
A double jack.
Just a double box. There's no max.
Can I get a big?
The Parliament
Yeah,
games,
double, whatever it is.
Parliament games in Jacksonville, or is no max?
Yeah. Yeah, you want me to go grab the money?
17 points. I'm gonna get. Okay, that's double box. That's cool.
Double box. What am I?
That's a 9. I moved. Oh, you moved it. Okay, you moved it.
I'm a boxing guy.
Okay, so 2 and 5. He's not bad.
Oh my god, what a
Hey, what a
unbelievable.
Can we call him a dead on live
Oh,
stream?
100%. He's already out the net.
Put that I said that.
You talking about yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put I've said that.
I'm gonna.
5 to go.
I mean, y'all got like 3,500 viewers by now with me in
At
the
least,
game.
at least.
At least. I mean, they call in and saying, this
I'm gonna
dumbass
limp.
in seat 2 is like off the chain.
Under the gun.
7 calls. It's supposed to be bad.
I mean, because these guys down here laughing at me every time I talk.
Calling 8. Calling 9.
Oh, I hope I can raise.
Looks like we got some calls.
They probably hope I can raise.
You won't do it.
I'm just going to call.
Oh.
Calling 2.
Look, here we go. Here we
Hey,
go.
look at him.
make it
You know he's going to do it.
Of course.
That's why they raised.
This hand got me in trouble earlier, so we're gonna play it again.
Said this hand got him in trouble, so he's going to play it again. Got the ace, 5, deuce, deuce, double suited.
Now win this fight.
CJ's in,
I just want to make sure.
and looks like Keith doesn't want to play that king jack 8-4.
I'm not saying nothing to him. I drawed him. I ain't saying nothing to him.
At least I'm
4
not
to
dancing.
call 9.
What is it? 35 to me?
40, 35 more.
I'm saying 35 more to me.
Rolling in. Why didn't you just say something?
I said 35 more to me. Man. It went up to 4,500 viewers just then because of what I said.
5 players.
Wow, they're 4,500. Let's see, close to it. So you got 3 pair for the unit. You got aces, 7s, and deuces. Bieber with bottom set, and he has the ace blocker, but he probably would have found out about aces here a little bit pre-flop. So figure he can't really put anybody on aces, even though he does have an ace in his hand. So bottom set for Bieber. Did make the remark last time he played this hand he got in trouble.
Oh, he's got it.
He might find himself in trouble here again, but for right now he's safe.
Foul, sir. That's a foul.
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 Must be here. What's that? 200. What was that? 200. 210.
Oh, and he's ready to put out a bet too.
Spend a 125.
And the unit's probably going to give him a call with 3 pair. Yeah, Rick's going to have to get out of the way. Gutter ball, no good, Rick.
Calling 2.
And there's the call from the unit. And M1 with the king, jack, queen, 9 probably is going to go ahead and make that fold. Not too hard there to do that.
I'm going to check my friend in the dark.
Oh boy.
Checking the darkness.
Okay, so turn is going to give Bieber a 5-high flush draw to go along with his set.
5-high flush draw, good.
What is it? 460? I have less than that.
Really? What do you got?
Here's a set of deuces.
Really?
And a flush draw.
He told him he had a set of deuces and a flush draw. Wow, he's honest.
The unit drawing pretty thin here with top 2. He's going to need an ace or a 7. The Bieber's got one of the aces.
I mean, I'm just telling you. You got to set in the flush draw. I'm going to fold. I mean, I'm going to fold that hand right there.
That one right there. Wow, it's hard to give him a set when the unit has 3 pair on the flop
And a deuce.
Yeah,
And a
that's what I'm
deuce.
saying. It's hard. The unit flopped 3 pair. Hard to give him a set. Feels like you're blocking everything.
Me believed him.
On the gun, top 4. Top 4, I mean, really. I mean,
7's coming right out.
All right, guys, if you're just joining us, we're playing 1-2 PLO, no max, 100 min, juicy game. Still haven't hit the line.
Yeah, that 5K line I didn't get close to.
22.40 was the line, and I took the over.
Oh boy.
And I told you I have to bet it now. You know what I mean?
We overthrew
I
him.
just have to
Oh boy. Yeah, he's an honest fish. Smart Chase dropping passes. Good job, bud. I love it.
You guys have been awesome. Thanks for sticking around. As usual, we got the best chat regs in the game.
Yeah, you guys are having a good time. It's always good.
Did I tip you? You did. Give it back.
Yeah?
Okay.
We can, I don't care.
Ace, Queen, 10-10 for M1. He's been relatively quiet, but it's because he can't really pick up a hand.
This feels like a big hand. Ace, Queen, 10-10 with the Ace, 10 of hearts. I like this hand a lot, actually. I like it for a raise. I don't love it for a limp. Bieber going to raise the 7-7-6-4.
Looks like CJ's folding there.
Ask me how much I'm up against so I can throw a drink in your face.
The unit's going to make the call. Jack 10, 9-9, single suit.
I like that hand. I like that hand from the unit. And I don't like that flop for him. That's a flop for Keith, as you can see.
That's a Keith
does
flop.
He has a 5.
The Bieber's all over it, though.
Yeah, he's got a lot of straight draws.
We might see a big pot here. We might play a big one.
I was beat when the money went in. But the other one, him, I lost the...
Keith says, what's the pot? 75. 75 from Keith.
But that one I accepted.
That's why honestly, he said he came to the table because I'm here.
Wow, Rick G going to make the call here with just one pair.
Rick called?
Rick made the call with 8s and 5s. With an ace.
I don't know what he could be looking for.
He's wild.
How many viewers we got?
They're going to make fun of me for full bet.
You don't know nothing. I mean, what are you?
That turn card is not going to help anyone except M1. But even then, I think we all understand that, you know, chasing a flush draw on a paired board is definitely a way to get to lose some chips.
I feel bad for your mother.
Yeah, that's a tough spot.
He came out from out back. That ain't right. He can't come out from out back.
You're always wondering, does he have 3 of a kind, or does he already have the full house?
I get like an extra $100, right?
He didn't bet it on the river. He's going to check it back.
I had 4-6-7.
I'll get 4,200.
Wow, M1's 10's no good. Keith's going to pick up another 150 big blinds in the middle there.
Not bad.
That's a Keith flop all over it.
He's trying to rebound after getting, well, like I said, that ace's hand against the unit. Kind of had to rebound and get himself correct, but that's a way to do it. Scooping up a nice little pot, add some chips to your stack.
One pot at a
All
time.
that money, it's like we bought in for all that.
Bought in for 4,700.
He's rich.
You bought it for 4,700?
Yeah.
I ain't got $4,700.
You bought
I
in.
have no idea.
Hey, I'm drunk, but you bought in for 4,700. Tell him. He bought it for 4,700, did he not?
I don't know.
He bought it for 4,700.
$47.
You had a
That sounds right.
Oh, well, then we need
I'm not.
That sounds about right. It does.
You're incorrect.
Huh?
You're incorrect.
State, see?
4,700?
Sir? Thank you, sir.
He brought in all his little chips from
Got the man,
And I'm not mad.
You said
at him. I'm
4,700.
saying He bought in for 4,700.
I mean, he did come in for a pile.
crazy.
Chewy, I know what's going on in this game.
Austin says back to work. I'll be back to cheer on the unit. All right, my man, thanks for swinging by, checking on him. As you can tell, he's having a good time.
You won't trust me.
I don't either.
I don't either, really, but I'm just
This is
saying.
Badoogie, right?
Can you get a
Is it Badoogie?
Oh, dude, let's look at him.
Dudes love it.
Hot limit, hot
This
limit.
sick bastard plays pot limit Badoogie.
Sick.
If you guys want to
Call 8, call 9.
I am sick.
Single draw or triple draw?
all the time. Triple
Triple
draw.
draw. Triple draw Badoogie. Triple draw
draw
Badoogie.
Badoogie.
Actually, it
Pot
would.
limit.
Badoogie.
Is it on me?
Yes, sir.
Looks like we got a multi-way pot brewing here. Looks like we're going to go at least
I done seen
4 ways, maybe 5 ways to the flop.
Call
He gonna-
the 2,
he
25
always messes
from
things up.
the 3, fold in the
And
4.
I like him. I really do. I really like this one. I really do.
Looks like we're going to have a, oh, there we go. M1's going to raise it up with 10-10-8 tray. TPC going to call with the ace-king 9 tray single suit.
Unit 10, he's never folding. He's having too good of a time.
Man, he's having too good of a time playing these hands.
Alright, I got Dustin.
Hot limit Badoogie, triple draw.
Oh, now we got Dustin in the damn, running the damn show over there.
Oh, wow.
Dustin's always running the show. I don't know what you're
I
talking
know,
about.
I know. What does it
Dustin's
mean?
always running the show.
That's right. Don't forget it.
So you got top 2 for TPC and the nut flush draw. Wow. Keith potted, man. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
I moved seats.
People's champions doing 75.
I moved seats. I was in the one seat.
Fold 9.
Oh boy.
The people's champ.
I was taking.
Kind of a tricky, this is always a tricky spot for me in PLO because I don't know if I'm supposed to slow down and let him catch up or if you're just supposed to blast it. You know, to try to get called by worse.
Yeah, until that deuce of spades comes on the turn and you're like, oh boy.
No,
Oh, we're
he
playing
was
free
all
one,
happy,
1,
but
2,
he's
5.
had that look ever since.
You guys want to do like side bets and stuff?
I mean, he's just all serious. Huh?
What are we talking about?
Like red, black, or
I think Dang and Zeus is asking what they're talking about. They're talking about
Man, I really didn't.
deuce to 7, right?
Yeah, and then he said, I
Deuce to
guess.
7 triple draw. I heard them mention Badoogie too.
Yeah, I guess Beaver said that he plays pot limit Badoogie, and I don't know what the hell that is.
Sure, that's a real thing.
Really?
Yeah.
How was dinner, Davey?
I guess. He's like, he said that, you know, and I'm quoting him, he said that sick bastard plays
How was dinner?
pot limit Badoogie, which I don't even know how you even get there.
If you round enough players up to get a game going, we'll spread Badoogie here at Best Bet.
I don't know what it. I think we had one before. We had a 100-200 mix game
Yeah.
that had deuce 7 triple draw, Raz, and Badoogie in it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
There were maybe 4 dealers in the building that could deal that game, but we found it.
I could deal that game.
You can deal Badoogie?
Yeah, I know these games.
Yeah.
Couldn't even touch it.
Crab dip on fast folds.
I guess Raz is just stud, right?
Raz is just stud all low.
Stud all low.
The unit with ace, queen, 7, 4 single suit. He's going to get in there for a quarter. M1's going to make the call with the 10-6
Aces.
tray. Aces for Bieber. It's that seat, man.
Just limping, man.
I've seen aces in that seat so many times.
Jin Fei is, I thought he was an action guy. He ain't played that many hands.
Jin Fei been a little quiet tonight.
No, the people's champ's mad at me. He's been mad at me since I hit the Duke.
did the guy in the
Oh, and he flops a full house.
He was hot.
Interesting.
Wow, 7's full for Jin Fei. Just flops it.
I don't know exactly how much.
And that's where if you raise it up, you probably can get some folds. But Bieber decided to just flat with his aces. Pre-flop. Just flatting the raise, and he's going to allow Jin Fei to flop a full house, and he doesn't have much to do in the hand.
5-0. See? 5-0.
Nobody in the field with a 5, which is kind of interesting. It's going to be hard to get a ton of value for Jin Fei.
Are we playing Big O?
Was that a tell?
Are we playing Big O? I just want to know.
Were you trying to tell me something?
I think I'm beat.
I think you're beat too, buddy.
Or stealing.
Yep, there it goes. In the muck. Yeah, with nobody in the field flopping a 5, it's going to be tough for Jin Fei to get into action after just flopping top boat.
If it had been him, I'd have called.
He does take kind of a small size. He goes for half pot there, trying to entice a call.
Oh, yeah. I had a 7
Fishing
up
for a call out of a 5.
Yeah. He tried to get a 5 to get in there with him, but he didn't find what he wanted.
Was that 7-5-5?
I am the best.
The flop was indeed 7-5-5.
Wait till you see what I
only
had.
made this
You're really
video.
gonna be
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
fixing it.
Bigger next time.
Nobody has 5.
Nobody has a 5. Trying to get some value. Trying to get some value out of those 5s.
He said no one has a
Did I not have
5?
7?
No.
I had a 7.
Like we said earlier, guys, tomorrow, one-day $600 tournament here at Best Bet Jacksonville. Field's going to be juicy. We've been satelliting and high-handing players in all week.
Nah, I have bad aces.
$600 one day. Come and get it. You should be out by midnight, maybe a little after.
Teach him down there.
Maybe just a little
It's
bit.
going to be a long day, but, you know, worth it.
It's going to be a real long day.
It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be worth it.
Unit ace 10 7 4,
How do you wait?
but he's paying for his drinks, doing the right thing. Buybacks or freeze out? Buybacks.
Yeah, you can re-enter. There's re-entry up until the end of the 8th level, I think, the 9th level.
Y'all know y'all waiting on me.
You drinking soda water?
I don't.
Drinking double shots
You
of
drinking soda water, man. Soda
hell
water.
no. Drink those things.
Get him an actual shot. He's drinking soda
I'm
water.
drinking double gins and tonics.
$5 to play.
No, double
The
gin.
unit said he's drinking the double gin and tonics. My man's getting after it tonight.
Wow. Yeah, 30-minute levels.
That's right, 30-minute levels tomorrow.
Oh, and CJ flops a straight, but there are flush draws available. No one in the field has any.
CJ just flops the straight with the. I think he wants to pot it.
I looked at him like, I don't mix my
Yeah.
jack.
Like, I'm like, I'm
I
not
don't
over
try
here.
to mix dark.
6 on the turn would be just disastrous for him.
6 on the turn would be wild. That would give the unit the
When you get to the point where you're
a higher straight.
switching liquors, you are making quiet on the switch.
You want to make me quiet on the turn?
Alright?
Good
So
luck.
that whole theory on switching is because if you just stick with the same liquor and drink just as much,
He has the nuts. You can pot it when you have the nuts.
You know, it's just
I'm trying to figure my outs out real quick.
don't use the other finger. You literally drank so much of
Is that a finger?
sick of it.
Man, the unit kind of a weird spot now. He wants to continue.
Is this the
Can't, though.
Landon? The Landon got
Cat, cat.
Yeah. The who?
Just naked gutter. Well, double gutter, but the deuce will just,
Like, this city's kinda
I mean,
cool. I was like, let me
the
walk.
deuce part of the
First
straight,
time
he'd
I
just be
went,
chopping.
We were trying to walk past it. We walked past the Wells Fargo building, and I was like, that's it?
You got it. You good.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
The unit does find the
I mean,
fold.
there's like 4 buildings out there, right?
Top pair with a gut shot does find the fold.
No, like,
Not bad, not bad at all.
no, literally, after
They
you
told
walk,
Landon that for real?
oh yeah, Landon was just
Really?
green
I
strip.
didn't know that.
But after you walk past Wells Fargo, there's nothing else.
Wow.
The hood.
You guys have been awesome. Thanks for hanging out with myself and Adonis Lane.
What's up? Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. It's been fun. We got about an hour left, and hopefully you guys can stick with us, hang out for a little bit longer.
Adonis saying he's going to go get in the Hold'em streets after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, man. I need need somebody to just crack my back really quick.
Got to get that fix, huh? Fiendin'?
Man, listen, it's just my back is just warm. I can't feel nothing.
Oops.
Oh boy, I'm being a trooper though, because I tell you, this thing is killing me.
If you guys don't know about it, we got the active tables tool on our website. I'm pulling up Orange Park right now to see what they have going. They got a 5-5 no limit. That's what I'm talking about.
What else they got going?
We got 8 2-2s, 2 2-5s, a 5-5, and a couple of 2-4 limits.
Sounds good. They're gonna see me in a little bit.
I
I got my walker in the back seat of my car.
You guys want some Donnie dollars?
Yeah, head on over to Orange Park.
You heard it here first. They're going to be up for grabs.
I got plenty to give away.
Come get those Adonis bucks.
They're redeemable at all major restaurants in Jacksonville, Florida. Every place except Adventure Landing, they're going out of business. Ace King 10-8. M1 says, I'm playing for 25 while y'all are playing for 5. I need to change that.
M1 got the suited Ace 10, King 8 to go with it.
Oh, there's Junfei.
Junfei.
Has
Junfei
not
min
been
click it?
active.
Or did he just call?
He min clicked it.
Oh, Junfei with the min click to 50, trying to get in there and spice it up.
You know? And, well, they got busted for that, so now they don't do it anymore.
And Keith's going to fold the ace, queen, jack, tray. He's going to get out of there.
If I call here, you might be in trouble.
The unit says if I call, you might be in trouble. You're going to need a lot of help on that flop, Bubba.
Lots of help. Lots of help.
You're not going to flop 3 8s, I can tell you that much.
I just don't know how many black chips
Did he
you're
call
allowed
me
to have
chicken
at one
shit?
time.
I just want to know.
You hit the max amount of black chips.
You're talking like a lawyer from my
Unit's been drinking. He's been having a good time.
Yeah, he's great for the
Gin
game.
and tonic.
Do what I do. I just sit there with
All right, heads up. Ace King, Jack 8 versus the 10-8 Ace King. M1 just flops top pair with the nut flush draw.
100 from
Junfei got a gut shot here to the 9.
He doesn't want to see a club.
Oh,
He
wow.
does not want to see a club.
Don't give this guy more black
3
chips.
for 280 and then a call.
Looks like M1's going to pot it, and Jinfei's going to call.
Oh, he's
Wow, he
straight.
just
Junfei.
drills the straight.
Junfei has big straight nuts.
Oh, man.
He's got the nuts.
And M1's like put a club out there one
He
time.
hit the nuts twice.
Let's go the nut.
Can we ban all players from Orlando from this game?
He's like, just give me the club. Give me the
Jinfei
club.
does have all of the nut straights.
Fuel the gut.
Alright, this one.
He said, just
hey,
give me the club.
Hey, you guys want to do next round?
Wow. M1, after running it up to over 1,000, got to go in the weekend wallet and get the reload. That's the worst. I
Yeah.
always say, man, nothing's worse than starting out like way in the black in a session, because that's like 100% chance
No.
I'll book a loser every
You
time.
know it's not going to be good.
If I start out losing and I got to scrap my way back, I'll book a win. If I start out winning by a mile, I'm going to give it all away. I don't know why.
More than likely, going to always just, you're like, okay, here we go.
Here we go.
He's going to buy a round of drinks. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I picked the three diamonds.
So if you,
For some reason, I feel like I hear Peter's voice, but it's not him.
Then you're safe, yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna take the 10 of spades.
Mr. Unit.
We're going to be back next week for one stream only on Wednesday night.
I got 10 of spades. What you got?
And then me and the boys got some stuff to take care of, and then we'll be back the following week.
Yeah, so Wednesday next week, 25.50, no limit hold'em.
The only stream you need.
That's the only stream you need. It'll be a nice big one. It'll get you through the week, hold you over, and then we'll go from there. Next week we'll be back in full effect, triple header,
So, but the thing
like we
is,
never
it
left.
doesn't matter who's first. It just
Oh, it's on me. I'm sorry.
No, wait. Oh, it is on.
It just matters who's last.
Bought it. We're looking at $20.
It says pot it.
I had my hand. Look at that.
You got call in the
Pot it from Bieber, ace 10, 6-5 single suit. You know, Bieber's been pretty snug. That's kind of a surprising hand for me to see him pot it with.
Try to, like, not
Yeah,
even
it is, definitely.
I don't hate it, though. Every hand has equity in PLO. Doesn't matter what your four cards are.
Yep, you're not in bad shape ever.
Every hand has equity.
I got 5 here.
10 of spades. Right in the window.
I'm saying
King of clubs.
What's funny is CJ wanted to see that 10 of spades, but Bieber has it.
Wow, pocket jacks are, well, 2 jacks for M1 are the best hand right now on this flop by a long shot. This is wild.
But it has to be in the window. It
The
doesn't have to
king
be in
4-9 board. Jack's way in the lead. Jack's still got over half the equity. Now he's got a pair on the board.
That's the one thing about a game like this, though, is when you get a game going for a certain amount of time and everybody's in extremely deep, you get stacked, you come back in short, they're going to have their way with you.
I fold. Folded 4, folded 7. Sorry, my folded 1.
Yeah, you know, like M1, it's unfortunate he gets stacked, but, you know, you get back in for 300 and now you're the shortest stack on the table. It's just so tough to play in the hands.
You know, there's really there's only 2 strategies to PLO. One is the you buy in short and you try to just double it up and double it up and double it up. The other is you just buy in huge and you just kind of like take shots at everyone until you stack them. You know.
Yep, and then they can give it all back to you.
All right, Frogman, he's out. See you, buddy.
Have a good one.
So like, if I buy in for 10, if you buy in for 1,000 and I buy in for 10K, I'll just flip with you for 1,000. If I lose, now you have 2,000 and I have 9,000.
And then
I'll just flip with you again. And then if I lose, you have 4,000 and I've got 7,000.
still going to
Eventually, especially in this game, I'm going to win one of those flips. I'm going to get all of my money back, and I'm going to get that 1,000 I was trying to get in the first place.
Because they both missed
and I'm going to get you.
So it was small blind.
You know, that's the strategy I see a lot in PLO.
This is good for you, right?
And then he's
in this
gonna
room.
buy it next hand because he still hasn't paid for the blind.
Well, you're good then.
California.
Have a good weekend, Frogman. Have a good weekend.
Frogman will be back Wednesday night with the needles for Adonis.
Oh, boy.
Can't wait.
He has them readily available.
blind this time. Because both of them. No, I get you. I'm just telling you. Like, let's be honest.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy.
Looks like Keith is
Gotta
back.
be 4,000 viewers by now.
My man Keith back in the game.
He says 4,000 viewers. Oh, we're close.
Pretty close.
I'm sorry. Little person.
Hey, little
With one a
person.
little fold in the one.
Excuse me.
Oh, we run so bad. He runs so
I
bad.
mean, they couldn't get.
The unit's in there with the 9-8-8 deuce.
From the floor. This table sucks.
Why is it so much fun?
Fold 7.
I'm having fun. I know you are. But
Just
you got like
insane.
$17,000 in front of you.
We got a raise out of Bieber with 7-6-5 deuce.
Let's do it.
Jin Fei calls. Rick G in there with the King Jack 4-4. One suit.
3s and 6s.
The unit's going to limp
Go
call.
ahead and mix up the cards. You didn't know it was me.
Ooh, got M1's cards.
Somebody has 5-6. Looks like it's
I
Beaver.
got 5 here.
5-6
Oh
for
no, and
Bieber.
Rick has bought middle set. Middle set, no redraws.
Find out what Rick did.
Wow.
You know what that means, right? Your hand is very vulnerable, and
$5 Rick.
Rick bet 25.
He usually bets 5 when he's like doing something crazy, I guess. I don't know.
The unit says he usually bets 5 when he's doing something crazy.
Fold 3.
And Beaver's going to pot
Bet
it.
the $5 chip.
Raise to 150. From the 4, fold 6.
Yep, he's going to go ahead and pot it up. Ooh, and Rick is enjoying the sour cream and onion while his chip stack might be in jeopardy. So he might want to hold close onto those chips
Yeah,
because they
Bieber.
might be the only thing he have after this hand.
Big flop here for Bieber.
4,700 is the number. I'll be 750.
I promise you about 11 o'clock I'm having a whole one. And that ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing
Them's
personal.
is fighting
Look at that. Dude, MCL was like, what the fuck
It
you
ain't
talking
nothing
about?
personal.
I become the target.
You have become the target.
What's your
I'm just saying.
What's your success?
Man, I don't know how you can. I mean,
Your success rate.
It's low.
I guess you could fold if you're Rick, but like,
Percentage.
you just think he has 7s?
Wait a minute, let's see what time
This
it
is fair.
97.9.
This is
Let's see
fair.
what time it is first.
Fold and
Oh, I got my phone in front of me.
Can't have your phone when you got a hand on it. Cheater!
There you
Yeah,
go.
no, good shit. Like,
Way to get him, Jacob.
Jacob knows to just put it down. I'm going to put the gavel on him.
I'm playing Candy Crush. Fuck this hand.
I got an hour or so to, yeah, trust me.
These guys are getting loose tonight on a Friday here at Best Bet Jacksonville.
Just ask him when I hit the
That's
numbers
A-okay.
on him. Just
For those wondering, this game goes pretty often. If you like what you see, come down to Best Bet Jacksonville, get on that 1-2 PLO list. This is how it plays out in the rest of the room for the most part.
You can
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's,
there's a
uh,
little less alcohol, but not always.
Definitely a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
1-2 PLO has a very, very
You
good
can
game.
do whatever you wanted.
And like you said, the game plays really, really big.
Your style. I knew you messed
And you can definitely get the action flowing.
Playing this game, did a 3 damage come
I'm
out?
trying to get that $45,000 or whatever he got over there.
chip away at it. Chop it.
No, it did not.
I got an hour. We're going to 12 o'clock on
The
this.
unit's going to open the Queen 6-6-4 with 2 diamonds.
Phone now.
4 and 6.
I can't get you.
M1's going to get in there. CJ with the Jack 7 tray. You think your man calls right here, Adonis?
Nah, too tight.
I like putting that in them
Gotta give up.
$5.
Gotta get out.
Wow, folds the Jack 7 tray.
Yeah, man, he can't do it.
How does that shirt work? Do you get it? He gets it on the weekends, and you get it during the work.
It's his
during,
lucky.
during the week.
It's his lucky shirt.
You had to let him wear it on the stream.
Yeah, well, you know, I figured I just got out of the cleaners, so I'd let him hold it for a little bit.
You were going to be back here. He was going to be on the broadcast.
I mean, I had a hot date tonight. And I was definitely gonna be wearing it, but he said he needed it for the poker room. So
All right,
instead, I'm back here. He's rocking this lucky shirt.
all right, that's fair. That was nice of you.
We going all of it.
I'm a man of the people.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a man of the people.
Oh, man of the dragon.
M1 says I've had enough. I'm all in. Rick says
Wow. Rick's never folding.
Rick repots, and now the unit is sitting here with $100 of his money dead in the middle.
We're opening up now, boys.
Open it up now. Rick G's putting it in for 600. Let's go. Let's play a big one. Unfortunately, they don't have enough chips to hit the line.
I just don't even know how much you're allowed to bet at one time. It's a weird game.
Uh-oh. Step behind you? Oh, you're all in.
He said go ahead and bet the pot. Wow. Do you feel like gambling, unit? Do you feel like gambling?
Yeah.
3-betting single suited disconnected kings? I mean, you're
I think he
seeing
was
it.
just doing it, yeah, I think just against M1 short stack. I didn't think he expected the unit to come along, I think is what happened.
Best one. Which way your best one? They cannot be a best one.
Yep, let's gamble. That's what we're doing.
They cannot be a best one.
Nope, that's 3 right there.
There it is.
Oh, he flopped his set.
Is anybody,
Oh my God, the unit's gonna scoop. The unit scoops.
Wow, full house for the unit.
Wow, look at Rick. Rick is stunned.
Rick makes a
Rick
flush on the
is-
river.
I feel a dance coming.
Rick is stunned.
Rick makes spades on the river. Wow.
I feel a dance coming.
We're at 4,500 viewers now.
Rick is stunned. Rick cannot believe it. He called with Queen 664.
I told my man before.
And
I left,
M1 is disgusted when he sees that one of his available outs is in the unit's hand going to the flop. And
Exactly.
it's just an all. And guess what?
Listen,
Exactly.
It's the unit gets all the chips, I
he
think.
told you he's gonna get all your chips.
I don't
He started.
know if he had Rick covered. I don't think he had. I think Rick gets a refund.
Exactly.
I don't think the unit had him covered. I could be wrong.
The weekend.
Tell him,
3, 4.
tell him Adonis. Justin, tell him I'm the worst player here.
It doesn't matter in this game, buddy.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter in this game.
Even if you are the worst player on the table, which I will not agree with you on that note, you have the best hand, and that's all that matters. Get that man a drink.
What's that?
Breaking out the weekend wallet, Dustin.
I
That's
don't.
not good.
I can't even
The
spell it.
weekend wallet's out fresh.
I know.
The weekend wallet's coming out.
The thing of it is, I'm like 1,500 in the game. I mean, I'm trying to.
We all know that. We follow your numbers.
I know.
I don't follow.
Look at CJ trying to talk trash.
I follow. Yeah, that should tell you enough right there. I follow.
God,
I
man.
follow my shit.
This man got 2 dragons on his shirt.
I'm just trying
Ah, and he's talking
to have
trash.
fun. That's all.
I love it.
I'm just trying to
I
have
love
fun.
it.
I know. I'm just trying to have fun.
The unit's great. I like this guy.
Just trying to have fun, everybody.
You didn't mean anything bad.
No, it ain't personal. Trust me, it ain't personal.
It's not personal.
I played all day with the unit in the PLO tournament back in June. He does not like to fold. Oh, I can see.
I mean, I gotta accept something.
My phone's quacking. I'm like, what is that? Oh.
Alright, so you're for 5 right here.
What is happening? I don't know what that noise is. I don't like it.
See how I'm stuck.
I don't either. Turn it off.
No, you took 5 from me.
That's somebody's phone, I think.
I think Jacob said it's his phone, which is inclined to let me know I can slit his throat once I leave this mic.
Oh,
Dead Money says he does not like to fold. Obviously, yeah. My man came to play Friday night. 1-2 PLO, gamble, gamble.
What's our call 6, fold 7?
look at these cards in the box.
There we go, Jin Fei.
You got all the cards
And Rick
in there?
is just completely stunned. Rick just is, I don't know. He can't believe it. Neither can I. You know?
I mean,
Looks like we got a big one brewing here. Already 100 in the middle. The unit got Jack, 3-4. He gonna get in there. M1's gonna call with King 10-8 Trey. We got everybody's cards.
We
Let's
have
go.
everyone's cards.
We got 7 players. Who folded?
Doing something.
if they get
CJ.
4,500, is that the record? I saw
It has
that.
nothing to do with
Ace,
alcohol either.
Queen,
I've
5.
been doing it since we started.
So we have Rick is gonna flop middle pair with the nut flush draw. You got a spade draw available for Junfei and Bieber. And well, I think that's about it.
All in.
Rick says I'm all in. Shoves for 121. Says I want no more parts of it.
All right, Uncle Rick.
I think he has the best hand actually right now too.
You got a pretty strong head.
They would really go off the rails.
Wow.
I called this, they would go off the rails. I'm just gonna show you because I like you. That card's coming. I'm folding.
I got a feeling the unit
It's coming.
thinks his Jack of Diamonds is good.
Watch
Jack, no good.
Raise to
coming.
300.
What does Bieber have?
Wow, Bieber's got 1 pair and a bad
it.
flush
It's
draw.
coming, watch.
The old check raise.
Wow, Jin Fei folded some spades also.
Yeah, 90 is the best.
Something tells me a 10's gonna fall on the turn.
A 10 would be nasty.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. Oh, wow, that was close, actually. Uncle Rick got a little bit of a sweat there on the river.
I have 3 spades. I have 3 spades. You have 2 spades. Are you serious?
Junfei can't believe it. He's like, there are so many spades in the field, and you still got one.
Rick G does have 3 spades in his hand. Bieber has 2 spades. Junfei had 2 spades.
But Rick's going to get a little bit back, so he can keep the sour cream and onion and the chips in front of him. He's not going to go broke just yet.
No, the 10 of spades is in my hand. But no, I thought I had queen, queen, 10, 7, not queen, 10, 10, 7.
Alright, so me and you are racing.
Oh, wow.
A dealer told me one time this story. He said that one time, this has never happened to me when I was dealing, but he said he dealt a hand one time where 4 players had a flush.
I've never dealt. I've never dealt that.
I don't even know if I've dealt 3 players with a flush.
I will say this much. It was probably one of the weirder hands I've ever dealt. I was on table 30. Table 30. It's maybe a $70, $80 pot. I get the showdown, and I go, all right, guys, let me see what you got. You know, in order, please. Ace high flush, king high flush, queen high flush.
Buzzer beater.
So 3 flushes.
Not a single damn bet.
I'm in.
That's pretty bizarre.
In my mind, I said, all of you can just get the hell off my
No, he's
table.
telling me like I got one more
All
chance
of you
right
are
now for a
just
buzzer beater.
terrible at
Oh, I thought
poker.
you guys were betting.
And we all just kind of sat there like, how do you not bet? And of course, the customary thing is, I thought he had a full house.
Called it over the radio.
Okay, sure.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, so I've dealt flush over flush over flush, and it was just the weirdest thing ever. But never 4 flushes. That's kind of next thing you
The
know,
math checks out, man. It's possible. The math checks out. That's all I'm saying.
I couldn't believe it.
We ain't being mean. And I
Benjamin Buford says, is it still 100 men? This game is still 100 men. Fortunately, I don't think anyone came into this game for less than 500.
No. I think, yeah, 500 is probably the least amount we saw on the table.
Looks like Rick G got the only flush draw with a pair in the field. Nobody with the blocker, with the ace. Wow, Rick does make a flush here. Rick in late position does make the flush.
He's doing his thing. He's trying to get in there.
He might mess around and accidentally win this hand. Rick does the old weird $5 bet. Gets called out of M1 with 2 pair. M1's going to try to river a full house against Uncle Rick.
I mean, me
But I was in the
personally, would I do
2-5 big
that?
O game, the guy lost the pot, he threw him behind him. I mean, I don't know.
M1 makes the call.
Oh, Uncle Rick with that weird $5 bet just got stung.
Burned.
M1's
Ooh, and
going
a
to
slow
show
roll.
him the full house.
Slow rolled him down.
Man,
Yep. Rick, what are you doing with the $5, man? The $5 worked against you this time.
yeah, man, bet your hand. What are you doing? You got a 9 high flush. Everyone checked to you. And you bet $5 and just let him free roll you.
It's the patented bet, but this time it just didn't work out in his favor.
True.
Nicholas, the min buy-in's 100, the max buy-in is, well, whatever.
Tiddlywinks, that's
Whatever you can think of.
Sorry, I made it a 2, so I said
No one's left this game. This is a good one.
This is a good game.
It's a pretty good one.
This is a pretty good game.
I'm down.
I'm down. I'm 1500. You want 2 now?
I cashed out like 4K.
You want 2 now?
Thanks for sticking around, guys. 1-2 PLO, no max. We'll be back next Wednesday with a 25-50 game. And then me, Adonis, and Jordan are going to take a breather. We'll be back the week after that, and we'll be in September, right? Yeah.
September.
Wrapping up August next week. We got the big actually, that's not true. We'll be back the 29th with day 2 of the $1,500 final table. The $1,500 final table will be on Sunday the 29th. Get a little tournament action here on Best Bet Live.
We love tournaments.
We don't get enough of them.
I guess 5 to go. Like one of the banks.
Oh, okay.
It makes sense that way.
Oh, I gotta hit him one time.
CJ the Dragon with the fold. Uncle Rick with a double suited hand. 4-5-6 queen double suited.
Unit has jacks again.
Unit in there with Jack 5-7.
Ooh, and Junfei.
No, they're definitely doing something.
Especially when they hit me with them 1-outers and all that.
Yep. He says, I don't think I want this to lip all the way around.
Standing down.
Now's your chance.
Where's your chance, sir?
Here's your chance.
He's talking it too. He don't know who he's talking to.
I guess I'll be the.
You know who the worst player at the table is in sight, right? Is the drunk player, right?
Yeah, units dropped. I
I'm
do.
just saying, there's 3 of them here, bud.
He's
And
deep
he
in it.
already called me out to tell me to calm down. I mean,
My man's awesome.
and I
He loves it.
respect.
Check.
Hold on.
Check you in.
He's having a good day. That's going to be me in about 2 hours.
Just completely wasted.
At a poker table, just dusting it
I
out.
love it.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going tonight. You go. You go for me.
Oh,
I'll send the good juju with you.
I'm ready to give them all my monies. All of it. All
Nicholas
of my money.
Pesa in the chat says, what's the min and max? The min is 100, and there's no max in this game.
Like, it looked like he was going to cry.
Oh boy.
Fun fact, here at Best Bet Jacksonville, none of our Omaha games have a cap.
75 cc.
Yeah, they're all unlimited, right?
They're all uncapped, yeah. Uncapped
Trying to
buy-in.
figure out who's laying in the woods. I see who's laying in the woods now.
How it came
I
out,
see
I
who's
just
laying
started
in the
busting
woods
out laughing.
now.
You know what I mean? So it was like a double whammy. You know what I mean? Now I look like a quadruple dick.
Queens are going to be good here for Jin Fei as he improves to King's full. He gets snapped called by Rick G. Rick G got 6s full of Kings.
I got off of it.
Yeah, he got queens.
See?
Jun Fei's just been winning. He hasn't been able to lose.
He hasn't really played a lot of hands, but the hands that he's played, he's won. So I think that is more important. Ooh, Andrew Nicholas says, don't get pulled over again. What a needle.
I know.
Get him.
I'm going to see. You might as well tell me.
Y'all, I'm playing RTO, GTO, FTO, and all that.
I'm playing WRX.
And all that. Adonis takes the Buick to the cleaners or whatever.
Take the Buick to the cleaners.
Hey, man, take the Buick to the cleaners.
I mean, if I ever pulled a car into a building and said, hey, I'd like to drop this car off at the cleaners, they would call the cops on me for public intoxication. Probably lock my ass up. More than likely.
I mean,
Put it in the
word got
cleaners.
out that, you know, the unit was in here. I mean,
The unit.
Not the unit.
The unit.
Please change his name.
The unit.
He said once the word got out, they called him the unit.
Is that your name on the thing?
Exactly.
Oh, it's all the unit.
What is it?
$20.
Okay.
That's the
I call.
column 3, column 4.
Wow.
The unit. That's what they call me. Because they didn't know how to say my name.
One of these cars.
My last name is Unit, so they always call me the unit.
If you caught it, 8100, 125.
8100.
125. Here we go.
Yeah, the unit
125 in
has kings.
pre-flop.
The unit has kings.
The Unit just limped with the Kings. The King 7 tray single suit.
Go ahead and fold it, CJ. You know you're not in. There you go.
Actually, I see both of his Kings in the field. Looks like those are going in the muck.
You're not a nice man.
I tried to tell him I was going to get it.
He said he tried to tell him he was going to get him.
Man, listen. Sounds like he tried to tell you.
Yeah, the unit says it's time for him to play. Oh boy, back's getting better. OP's definitely seeing me tonight. 100%. Oh,
The Unit looking like he doesn't really know what to do with King 7 tray single suit here. Is he trying to figure out if he should put it all in or
nah, he can't be thinking about that.
can't be doing it, right?
Hell no.
It doesn't make any sense. All of his Kings are dead. We see them out there in the see him in the field.
What's up, Bobby?
I like you. I really
Dead Money says best PLO game I've ever played. That's right.
I really like that. I've got to love the action. Man.
That's what you signed up for, man. That's why you play this game. This game is the action game.
I ain't going nowhere.
Keep him focused, Kurt. Keep him focused.
Like Adonis said, it's hard to go back to playing No Limit after playing
Where you
PLO.
going? Boo.
Keep him focused. Clock.
I got 2 players behind me. You ain't.
Clock.
Are you going to raise? Are you going to raise?
I
Clock.
cannot.
Yeah, you
I
got,
call clock on myself.
yeah, you got 30 seconds for that clock.
I understand.
I ain't even in the hand.
Look at that.
I called clock right before they did.
Man, what is this guy doing here with King 7 trade? This can't be real life.
Well, as he does that, M1 says those are all of my chips.
I was just trying to get TV time.
Oh man, how do you just put 2 Kings in the muck like that?
He just did it. And not only did he just do it, he told them, just so that you know, my name's the unit.
Did he
You
already order
and
his?
I are splitting hairs. You got a prison. Me and you just split.
Did you bring in a drink?
Yes,
Yeah. Me and you split.
I want a double.
That's pretty impressive. It's been a long time since I've seen someone fold 2 kings pre-flop in PLO.
Yeah, we're splitting his drink whenever he wants.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that too often. Normally the money just goes right on in.
Right?
What are they doing? Looks like Bieber though is going to call, and Rick is in too. So we got almost 1,000 in the middle, and we're going 4 ways to the flop. The main pot is going to be shut. That's what Kirk is doing right now. He's going to take care of the main pot. 228 from each player in the middle, and we're going to go and see a flop 4 ways, 1 player all in.
This is what I'm talking about. Let's play a big one.
And let's see what happens from here. So nice and easy there from Kirk. Yep, letting him know who's in for what. And it looks like we're going to get a flop with 937 in the middle.
Wow, 937 in the middle pre.
And Bieber moves all in. And Rick almost snaps him off. And June Fei is in. Give me a flop, computer. So we got 10-9. All in. Rick's all in. We don't know what June Fei has, or Jin Fei, but Rick was never folding. He has the open ender. So Bieber's in bad shape because he's drawing. He's going to need the low end to come on in. Nuts. Who has nuts? Queen Jack?
7-6. Oh,
Queen
Queen
Jack.
Jack. Wow.
And you know what's crazy is that Bieber made it straight on the turn too.
7-6. Yeah, I see the 7-6.
Okay, so Rick G and June Fei have the same hand. M1 is, well, M1 can just fold.
No, I mean, I made it straight.
He did make a straight.
I know I had nothing against him. I have three of flush.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he had the Queen Jack of Hearts. Holy God.
Oh, he was free rolling.
Yeah, he hit the Queen Jack of Hearts, so he had the straight flush draw. And a red 8 did come, but obviously of the diamond variety.
He was free rolling super hard.
Damn.
Wow. Couldn't get his chips in fast enough on that flop.
Yeah, he was waiting on that.
What a weird hand. Top end versus bottom end
And
versus the super nut draw.
Rick is, I don't think, scooped a pot yet. He's chopped twice. And in the other situation, it was King 9 versus King 9, and Rick had a set of 8s.
Wow.
And the Case King came on the river, and now Rick is doing a little bit more of the chopping up thing, and yeah, Rick can't be, I mean, he's happy he's taking in a pot, but he's like, just let me scoop it, please. Man, oh man, oh man. Can't catch a break.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, the unit folded kings. King,
Correctly, apparently.
King. Correctly,
Correctly.
which ain't bad.
All right, we're heating up. You guys see what kind of hands they're playing in the 3-bet pots here? Let's go. Game's getting juicy.
I love it.
No, I just put them on aces,
Big
kings,
players
queens.
for Orlando. I don't know what it is.
No, I just,
Good hand, sir. Good hand. I ain't gonna-
Thanks for sticking around, guys. It looks like we are heating up just a little bit in this 1-2 PLO
like almost doing a back.
uncapped cash game.
Yeah, nuts.
Just the nuts.
I had to be a little scared.
Easy game when you have the nuts, right?
Very, very easy.
That was definitely heartbreaking. When that 8 peeled off on the turn, I'm like, damn.
Even the nuts, though, always vulnerable in PLO.
Yep. And even then, you have to make sure you have the actual nuts. Like, this is the one game where you have to be cognizant of what exactly the nuts means. Because, obviously, you know, Bieber makes a straight, but it's not the nut straight. And he found out really quick when not only one, but 2 of his opponents turn over Queen Jack.
She said she got you.
Okay.
3 players.
Please make sure I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
take that.
No.
Andrew Nicholas says good fold unit. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, great fold from the unit. Rick G with the king high flush draw and a pair of kings bets 25. And looks like Keith has been relatively quiet. The people's champ.
People's champ still got 1,300 in front of him. You know why?
Why?
He hadn't played any hands.
Nope.
That's the trick.
All right, and to the turn we go, and that's it. Hand's done.
Hand's done. Easy game.
Nothing else to talk about. Rick with the king high flush draw gets the check mark. And now checks here. The action goes 3 ways to the river. Oh, and that's a bad card for
Put you on pretty much what you had.
for Keith, because Keith makes a set of nines on the river.
Keith does make a set of nines.
That
There's
set is no
2
good.
straights and a flush.
Can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Without hitting a jack. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm never folding.
2 straights and a flush out there.
Yeah.
Keith makes middle set.
It's just like everybody was in, and I'm like,
Rick G puts in the raise. Looks like Keith was just trying to buy a cheap river, I think is what was happening here.
My son said I'm entertaining on live stream. That's what they said.
what they say?
They said I'm entertaining on live stream.
Because we love you, Unit. That's why.
Yeah, because I'm fucked up. I mean, I'm screwed up. Whatever.
He said, because I'm screwed up. I'm like, I don't know about that. I mean, I wouldn't say you're screwed up.
It's none of my business.
Yeah, you do your thing, man. You're having fun.
It gets the game going.
I don't know.
They got another player like that.
Of course. I mean,
Really?
we're having fun.
I mean, I'm having
That
fun.
one-
I ain't
that,
trying to, it ain't personal.
That
man.
that one, that hand kind of flipped my stomach a little bit. But all right, we're getting there.
That was a wild hand.
I mean, I
Top versus bottom.
my man remind
Super duper nut flush draw.
kind of chill out. Oh, wow, oh, sir. Right, I mean, you know what I'm saying. He knows, Orlando knows where I'm coming from.
Orlando.
Orlando knows where I'm coming from. Even though
That sounds like
even
you from,
though
sir.
I'm after you, I mean,
What is your name, Orlando?
What's yours?
Columbus is after Orlando.
On one.
Got the Queen 965 for the Unit, and he's going to be deep into the tank trying to figure out what he has.
Hold on, 2. 25.
Is anybody watching the flash for the tennis spades and 3 diamonds?
We owe you
No,
a drink. We're waiting on a drink
we
comes like
just-
actually,
we
I
just
gotta
had-
pay for it. He's already.
Calling 6.
I'm paying for your drink whenever it comes.
We just had, you're getting your free.
You're getting your drink, buddy. I'm just waiting on it.
All right, Keith's in, Rick's in, everybody's in. M1 got King 96.
King 9-6 single suit. He's going to open it up and get called by everybody. Looks like we're going to go 6 ways.
Oh boy. That's a dangerous spot for Kings.
Damn California.
Yeah. 150.
Oh, if he's potting it, you know it's bad. He does have bottom set.
Oh, the Dragon got 60% of the equity locked up already on the flop.
Hope M1 doesn't shove.
Yeah, cards are a little good to do something.
I mean, like he's
Fold 8, fold
at that point, he only has 175 behind, but I really hope he does not get it in. I really hope to God he doesn't.
fold at 1.
You know CJ has it. He's the only one on the table that is capable of having it right now.
Almost dug out the hole here. Didn't it really be on?
Yeah, when the guy's only played 3 hands for the whole night,
You
it's
know what he has.
pretty easy fold.
No, 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 no.
Man, he potted it too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
CJ not messing around with bottom set. Oh, I thought that was the king for M1.
Me too.
Wow, CJ checks it back. Both
He
Streets
says,
just
"I
went
have a
check, check.
small-" He says, I have a small full house.
Wow, both Streets just went check, check, turn, and river. M1 got a free shot at the river with trying to make a set of kings.
Oh, boy.
CJ the Dragon going to pick up nice little $450 pot. I guess that's how you do it, man. I guess we've been doing it all wrong.
I guess so.
What do I know, right?
Keep in for a buck.
I made 10, right? Or 20?
Whatever you want.
I made 20, right? That's what we're gonna do.
All right, guys. Like we said, if you're just joining us, we're playing 1-2 PLO. 100 mid, no max. Juicy King. AJ, somebody already had it, believe it or not. I tried.
Then a re-raise to 25.
Somebody beat me to it. It's most unfortunate.
Re-raise to 75. C4.
You're just going to open up the Ace King 7-6 with the Ace King 7 of diamonds.
Now you gonna make
M1's all in with the queen, 8, 7, 4, and Bieber put in the raise with king, king, jack 7 double suited. Jin Fei makes the call with mystery cards. Man, I don't know if the unit's going to call here. We've already seen the unit make some wild laydowns. This might make the cut. If he's going to fold kings pre-flop. Wow, he's going to fold kings pre-flop, but not this hand.
My buddy said, stop losing to the unit.
All right, here we go.
Stop losing to the
That's what he
unit.
said.
Exactly, because the unit is all in here.
Alright, so you're on for the main pot. You guys are all playing first side.
Good luck. Good luck.
We'll play the first side pot.
Wow. Top set for Bieber. The unit got kings and 6s. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go. Let's play a big one. Andrew says results oriented for the hand where he folded the kings. Yeah, right.
What did your fan club just say?
They said, stop losing to the unit.
I'm just making
Bieber's going to flop top set and just get it in. Jen Fei got the mystery cards. I guess they're no good. They're in the muck.
Well, let's see.
PJ, new guy to the game. Got 10s. Going to have to go in the muck.
Your fan club should.
I think the unit might call here. He's got top and bottom.
I know. I can't say anything this time because we got.
The unit does make the call with top and bottom.
Check.
Check. All in. 201.
Bieber gets his last 201 in the middle. There's almost an $800 pot already.
Y'all have a good one. Later, Keith. Catch you later, man.
You didn't make it straight?
Looks like TPC going to rack him up. I think I just heard him say later, Keith. The unit with top and bottom.
Ice on top.
Drawing to one of the remaining 2 10s, I guess. I didn't see if anybody folded any 10s. I know PJ in the 1 seat had 2 of them. I'm assuming there's 2 live ones. Actually, the 10 would be a chop here. No, 10s would be good. 10s are live. 10's not a chop. Unit in pretty bad shape here with top and bottom.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I seen his hand. I mean, I appreciate him being very open about his hand.
You didn't look? No more clubs. All right, I'll take that.
Oh my goodness. He can't win.
No, you can't.
But you got all the fucking pairs though.
Got all the pairs.
You made it? Okay.
No,
I think M1's going to go for the reload here. Shakir Hassan says, is this cash or tournament? This is a 1-2 PLO cash game.
I'm terrified. I'm going to lose every hand.
1-2 PLO cash game. Best Bet Live. Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely terrified.
Right now?
What's she doing?
He goes to
Can I tip you?
no, he's not playing. No, I pay for his.
Are we gonna do this again? You didn't throw me red.
He goes to the
Huh?
What do I give you?
3. Alright, thanks.
I mean, she left. I mean,
How good are you? You need to work as a stripper.
We need to get into the ship a bit. Maybe I tried already.
nice hand, man. Nice hand.
He is resourceful.
All right, here we go. Got a couple seats open. Going to fill them up real quick. Keep this thing moving. Bieber, first to act. Got to get those cards in the box, man. Get the box. Get the cards in the box, man. There we go. Bieber got the Jack 7 3-4 double suit.
He stayed around just because I made him mad when I hit that him.
20, seat 6, folding 7.
Hand on it.
Fold to 9.
Jin Fei's going to raise it up with mystery cards. The unit's got the king, jack, 7 deuce. Looks like he's getting calling chips out, ready to go. I like that.
You raised again?
You were last
Fair enough.
Well, the turn.
Unit does find the fold, actually. Oh, PJ just switched seats. I see what happened.
What's up?
Oh, you turn to set.
Okay, guys, can I get both your cards? I'm just moving around.
And there we go. Jin Fei with the ace, king, jack, 9, single suit. PJ got the mystery cards, checks it over to Jin Fei. Jin Fei got a gut shot here to the 10.
I'm gonna have to do a bunch of little Legos behind the circle.
15, 2, 6.
Hit even for my.
Jin Fei picks up a flush draw. PJ calls pretty quickly here. Oh, so, I'm sorry. PJ raises. Makes it 90 to go. And that one gets through. Jin Fei finds the fold, quick fold.
It smells like it's burning. That just me or?
Somebody says something smells like it's burning, and the unit says it's probably my money. That's pretty good.
No, now I don't smell it. Might have just been like a piece of toast. Like laying on the hot light. You know
Alright, what's the next bet? That's good. It has to be just black. It has to be black or red. And it just has to be like 2 people.
Yeah, I know. But we need to play something with 3 people. So we want
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like we're not gonna remember that shit. So we gotta do it like in increments of like 2 people.
I can't remember shit.
The only reason why I remember that was because I hit it right off the rip.
That's what I'm saying. So
I kept asking you guys, like, you guys keeping track of this?
no. So I just bought it.
This is not tournament. This is cash.
Yeah, cash
All
game.
the cash.
Cash game, 1-2, PLO high only.
Yeah,
No
all,
max, cash game.
all this you get to cash out and take home with you.
Friday night action. Best Bet Live.
And it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Game's been good.
Aces for the unit. Looks like he's just going to limp in the small blind. Is that what I just saw?
Yeah, double suited aces for him,
Double
too.
suited aces for the limp.
Oh, he says he's going to go ahead and bet, what, the pot?
For the Myrtle Beach people, how much is the pot? This guy's
You win. That's it. You can give him back now.
The unit takes
You
it down.
are the winner. Oh, boy.
No, I just go back.
And it looks like he's going to scoop that pot, and we're going to move on to the next one.
That's it.
Yeah, something like that.
One of the guys.
Yeah.
Kristen Gale says, of course, they're trying to side bet while playing. Yeah, that's a it's pretty standard.
Yeah,
In a
you'll see
poker
that.
game.
You'll see that a lot.
That's a real thing.
I mean, sometimes they get a little pricey.
Pretty drunk, son. Pretty drunk, son.
He says he's pretty drunk.
Chewy said I needed to tell you that. Hang on.
CJ with the ace, queen, 6-5 double suited. He might
Not
play
good
this one.
enough.
He
Not
might play this one. I think he's going to limp and fold it to a raise.
If somebody makes it 20, he folds.
Six, don't we?
Someone makes it 20 or 25, he's out.
Rick G folds. The unit with 75% of the jacks in his hand.
I like PJ's hand, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Them 2 cards. That's all.
They call them seats open.
The unit's going to limp.
Call it, look at them 2 cards.
Raise
All
it
right,
up.
Chewy.
That's it.
Drunk people.
That's it. It's over.
There's gonna be a
Done.
line out the door.
Wow. Look, now this is surprising.
CJ called. I was wrong. I would have lost that bet.
I would have lost all my money.
PJ with the 6, 7, 8, 9. Good looking hand pre-flop.
It's on him. I call fuck.
What is it?
30.
Hand call.
He's just ready. PJ's like, anytime it's on you and you do not act within 5 seconds, I'm calling the clock on you.
Yes, sir.
4 players.
Fair.
I think it's reasonable.
It's fair.
King,
that's-
7, 9, 2 clubs, nut flush draw here for CJ.
and a gutter.
Check.
8 gets him there.
9s and 7s for PJ with the open ender. That's a big flop for PJ.
Oh, and CJ's giving him the look. He's like, I wonder. Do I pot it?
PJ v CJ.
Let them live one time.
He says, let him live one time. Jack of clubs there. This is it.
Wow.
Yep, and as soon as he does that, pot.
Man, the unit spikes the case jack on the turn. This is the case jack on a very coordinated board.
Wow.
Pair the
If
board
the
one
board,
time
I
for
was
that
gonna
man.
say, if that board pairs, that would just be.
The unit's got to buy some people some drinks. He owes some drinks, I think. He got to pair that board.
Oh, he did?
Oh, did he?
He must have did it quiet.
He must have.
With all them fours.
Oh, I heard Jack's full. Yeah, Jack's full of kings.
With all them four jacks.
Wow.
Wow, the unit in there with 3 jacks in his hand and still makes a full house.
5,000 viewers now. 5,000.
5,000.
CJ cannot
I
believe
got
it.
trip jacks and hitter jacks.
That was awesome.
Easy game.
It's pretty incredible.
I think he takes another bad beat like that. CJ might just have to lose the shirt. It ain't doing nothing for him tonight.
He can't lose that shirt.
He can't. He's not. He can't. You know what?
Drunk or what? My son even said I'm drunk, okay? Yeah. Huh? No, hell no, I can't cry right now. I'm gonna have to. I mean, you coming or what?
Gotta hop off the power plane now.
Yeah, I gotta hang on.
'Cause-
Down again. Did I tip you already?
Colin,
It don't
don't
raise it.
hold it.
Don't put him down.
There you go.
He's not that bad.
I don't care if I did or not.
I ain't like half these. You know.
King, queen, 9, 10. Single suit for Uncle Rick here. He's going to open it up under the gun. AJ says not quads alert. He did have quads.
Jacks again, I know I'm raising.
You did have quads. What are you talking
He
about?
did have. He had 100% of the jacks, man.
You saw every single jack on the board and in his hand, right?
Yeah, he
So
had,
what is that considered?
he had 3 jacks and 1 on the board. Ace, ace, 9, 8 for Jin Fei.
Eugene Fei.
Very high probability of mispronouncing that.
I like how he bought in for 5K and is just killing everybody.
How much does he have in front of him? He's got 63.
Yeah.
All right.
Sick, man.
My guy came to play.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
In the head.
Oh, man.
Not physically, but
Sick. I mean, really sick.
when we say that, we mean mentally.
The unit with king, king 4-4 deuce, 1 suit.
Supposed to call here.
He says he's supposed to call.
What does he have? King 4-4 deuce? How are you supposed to call? Clock. Get the floor out here now. Clock.
That's gonna hit too.
Clock.
You slow down the ring.
I don't care about the ring.
Yeah, fuck that ring.
I don't care about the ring.
Screw that ring.
I just care about what I got.
He's just, oh, Beaver. I love it. He just goes, oop. Like, oh boy. Won't be playing on any more live streams after that.
Wow, makes the call with the king 4-4 deuce, single suit.
He's going to catch a 4.
Man, all these guys called. There's 500 in the middle pre-flop. Let's go. Kirk's going to hurt him.
Queen high flush draw.
Gives him bottom pair with the flush draw.
Hey,
What does CJ have?
same thing you do, okay?
CJ's tilted? How can you be tilted when you play so damn tight? I mean, I ain't against nobody.
Can't lose any hands if you don't play any hands.
That's what I'm saying. What you tight for, man? And I mean tight, like what you upset for? And Rick, he's got the queen high flush draw. Rick's got the look on his face. He's got the Hawaiian shirt on. Probably thinking of sipping some Kahlua, coconut milk.
Man, Rick does not look convinced. I think it's for all Rick's chips, right?
Yeah, that'd be for everything. Ooh, he's like, He's like,
I guess that means my son's coming to pick me up.
CJ has bottom set. No, CJ has a set of 5s.
You're almost lucky you can call.
CJ has a set of 5s.
Talking to because I got a phone.
Oh, man, the unit does not put it in there with a pair and a flush draw.
Set of 5s.
You all work?
I didn't order this.
Well, we can't have the nut flush draw.
Nah, he had a set. 100% had a set.
Had to, right? Had to.
1,000% set.
Because you don't come get me.
I'm dry ace. Another card.
I saw that from a mile away.
Ace, you cannot bluff it.
That's the one thing is, if you got 4 cards in front of you, CJ's potting it based off of your holding, you could probably guess what he has. For example, if the nut flush draw, if I have the nut flush draw, and maybe a pair, then I'm definitely going to be putting him on sets. He's not potting it unless he has a nut flush draw, if he were to have a flush draw in that situation.
CJ is wild.
And you better believe he's going to have back doors also. So he's going to have like the nut flush draw in 2 pair, something silly.
Yeah.
That's how he does it.
Get on land right here in just a minute. And I like it.
He never uses his image to step out of line. He's a pretty straightforward player.
Sometimes that strategy works in PLO just because everyone else came to gamble so hard.
And they know you're, they know you have a made hand and they want to try to outdraw against you.
Well, sometimes, there's a lot of spots in PLO where you can have a made hand and the drawing hand still has a ton of equity. If not, it's a slight favorite,
No.
I gotta go again. I gotta put it down again. I'm playing this hand. So Jacob's being real mean.
Pick up a new player here in the 8th seat.
I think that's Manny?
I think that is Manny. I saw his name on the list.
Yeah.
You're right, that's his name.
That man, boy, he went on a stretch where he just was getting his soul taken.
Oh,
Yeah, he running into coolers, like set over set, set over straight.
set over set is the worst way to lose, man. Any other way, you can kind of see it coming, but set over set is just a
never see it
tough
coming.
way to lose. Like, you have 10s on, queen 10, 3. Guy has queens.
I had all my money in raised pre with 5s.
Because we were in the middle of that.
And it only gets called by the guy on the button. I put the rest of my money in. He has pocket 9s, flop his 9-5 deuce rainbow. And
Still alive.
I told him, I said, take me. I said, you have it, man. It's all yours. I am drawing dead. Can't do nothing about it.
No, you're not,
bud.
man. You're like 4.5% on the flop. You're not drawing dead.
That 4.5% ain't gonna get me nowhere,
You got one out.
and it ain't come. I shipped all my chips over to him. Told him have a good night. Tap the table very lightly. Have a good night.
Kick us in the teeth. First time ever here. That's what he said. I'm offended. Check in the dirt.
Uh-oh. Queen for CJ, so he double blocks. And he has a flush, actually.
Go ahead.
I heard Orange City for PLO is very good.
Check.
Check. What do we got?
I got 2 pairs.
That's super.
Shows a 6-side flush like a boss. Take him down. Take him down.
Thomas Rito says, I appreciate this feed. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for swinging by to hang out with us. Watch a little 1-2 PLO action where Jinfei's got 5K, 6,300 in the game.
Yeah, Jinfei has been he's been tearing up the rest of the field, and he's been methodically doing it. Like, he's not just putting his money in.
Right, makes it look easy.
He does. Is this full house?
He said, I was supposed to straddle. You forgot, big dog.
Yeah.
You know what? You can tell.
You forgot. You don't get that chance no more, man. Ace King 10-7. He says, let's bluff, and says, let's make it 25. Nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with it.
Go ahead. Tell me what you're going to call. What are you going to call me? And a call in the 3.
King 10-4, middle set for PJ. And let's see if anybody else in the field has much of anything. No, they
Bieber's
don't.
got, Bieber has top 2, actually.
Kings and 10s, and this is going to get bad.
Wow, wow, wow.
I was gonna say it's causing me. I mean, I just want to get paid. Thank you. I mean, I drink that.
And PJ's just kind of flat.
I always hear on the live stream, man. We need somebody.
Oh, and he turns a tray. No flush draws available for either player, and PJ's leading out.
CJ's going big, right? Oh, man.
Yeah, he's going to need to improve, and
I'm
I
sorry,
think he knows
Bieber.
that.
He went check call against Bieber.
Well, you know what? I still want to know that I'm having a good time.
Set.
And I'm increasing the viewers.
They pay you a good time.
That's right. If they'll just buy me a drink,
No, they will not.
Dustin.
I think that's the last thing the unit needs right
Yeah,
now.
man. He just asked you though. He didn't ask me. He just said Dustin.
For all 2,100.
He's cracking me up.
He said Dustin, I need you right now.
He may be kind enough
Huh?
to
They
buy
got you a
you
drink.
one.
They got you the first one.
I don't know, but they can buy me one more.
He's not going to get reimbursed.
This guy.
He said if they could buy him one more. He's drinking
I
doubles.
didn't get my first drink reimbursed.
Doubles of gin and tonic.
I didn't pay for my first drink,
Hang
so.
on, I'm the
I didn't my first drink. I didn't my
I
first
support
drink.
it. I'm here for
They
it.
credit that to the.
Austin said he don't need no more.
I don't blame him.
I'm just trying, you know.
I
Just
tip
trying.
you.
What's up,
You know, they may,
You
you
did.
never know,
Appreciate
they
you
may break the rules for me.
I didn't play that hand.
For me.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, my
Just for
Being
me.
honest.
That's
For
a
being
lot of
honest.
respect.
Because, I mean, I've danced for
Got no reason to lie.
He did dance. He did.
There was no pole available in the building, and he was indeed dancing.
I saw him do some dancing. That's true. That happened.
Sometimes I do that to dealers just to see if, even if I know I tip, I knew I could.
And I mean, my son's on his way from Savannah to come play.
That's what he said. He said he's on his way. Austin did say he's on his way.
Yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, just because I want to see if they're
7-7-6 deuce for Manny. He's going to get in there. Uncle Rick's got the ace jack 8-4.
No, me, I just.
Jack 8 of clubs. The unit's got ace jack 8-5.
What's your real name?
He's going to muck it.
if I
Going to put it in the muck.
Man, he's in though for 20.
And he's in there for a 20 ball. Let's go.
What if I can't tip you? You
Did I
need
use
to
money?
be
That's what I was going to say.
Can I just call you Jen?
Don't get me wrong.
King 10 Trey.
A gut shot for Uncle Rick.
Some money, but she left.
Gets there right on the turn.
Yeah, he
Proves
finds
to an
everybody's
ace.
strengths.
And a flush draw. And makes the jack
Flush
high
draw
flush on the
gets there.
You Justin.
He's
He's gonna go ahead.
I live in Myrtle, but I go back and forth. I go, to Myrtle.
Oh, they're calling somebody. That's
They're
just
calling somebody for the game. He's right.
Let's fill it up.
for a while.
I go,
that's-
I live in,
I
I have
turned
my place is in Myrtle. But my buddy, he lives in Myrtle too, but he has a place down here.
No umbrella either.
Man, I
I'm gonna
got
get it
one
when I get
earlier.
out there.
It was the best massage I've had.
Dude.
like,
Is it?
ever.
Dude, I went.
Screwed.
So my wife.
We're
went
done.
in, So my wife was on.
Why is it raining at 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
For those of you guys that can't hear it, it just turned into torrential downpour.
Holy God.
Here at Best Bet Jacksonville, we can hear it on the roof.
Yeah, we're screwed. I looked at the weather tracker. It is a 90% chance between now and midnight.
Yeah.
Done.
Bluffing with my second pair.
Coming down.
Oh boy.
I think I'm.
Jin Fei with the ace 7-4 double suit. Let's go. This is what you dream about if you're a PLO player. You'd rather have a face card in there, but this will do.
Double suit ace is not bad.
Ace, king 4. Replace that 7 with a king of spades, and that would be
I'm from Columbus, Georgia. I'm not
a
from
dream
here.
hand.
I'm not from here.
But I'm halfway in. So
But I'm,
The unit's in there with mystery cards. PJ's in there with the king jack 5-4.
Jun Fei is going to go multi-way with aces, which is never a recipe for success. It's always going to be for the opposite. And look at that 10 on the flop, and Manny has a 10.
And he does have a 10.
Is that good?
Wow, boy.
Check to me.
This is not good.
I check.
Oh,
Okay.
50.
Yeah, maybe. That might be. Hey, Kevin, man. Not that it's anything in your neck of the woods, but I heard FedEx is out here doing some wild things, man. I know you're a UPS guy. I know we can trust you guys,
you
but
guys got
I heard FedEx is wild out here, man.
I mean, you think you're going to bluff Orlando? I
You're
mean,
not
come
gonna
on.
go. You're not gonna go.
So Jun Fei is going to make the call,
Oh, my God.
and there's a jack on the
Every time
turn.
I hear someone call him Orlando, I think of like Fabian.
Very, very bad run out. Manny does improve there on the river to a straight. He is Broadway.
Why can't the drunk call that with a, I mean, a jack is straight.
You're good.
Oh, my God.
And he shows him that he had aces, double suited aces. This is a very pretty hand.
Man,
Ace on the river.
we would have split.
With so many things on board, I couldn't make it straight. Unbelievable.
Man,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I hate folding.
I don't blame you. I know you hate folding the unit. That's why they call you the unit. You're strong. You don't like to fold.
Good old Yakum.
This one, appreciate it.
We're trying to buy.
Call it a large unit.
Yeah, vampire? No.
I don't give a shit.
You want to play?
Yeah, man, Kevin. So like in the past 3 to 4 days, Nike has been sending out sneakers and just other high-priced retail products via electronics, apparel, sneakers, and the word is that FedEx drivers are purposely not scanning the packages into facilities. Thus, their package goes missing, and the FedEx employees who are stealing the packages know that at least the owner of the package will just get a refund. So, you know, no love lost, you get your money back, but that high-priced item that does very well in the secondary market is now theirs. And I think I've run across at least 3 to 4 cases of that in the last like 2 days. So it's really crazy. Even the fact of just like purposely not scanning the package into the facility, like that's just so malicious. And there's really no way you can stop it if you use that service. It doesn't get scanned in, the company can't find it. It's pretty sick. Ooh.
Alright, I got 5 of you.
You got to get out of here, buddy. Got to get you. Smoke.
Check 2, check 3.
Check 4.
So we got a set of 9s for Junfei. Any flush draws out there? No. Hopefully some sets or something. But it doesn't look like that's the case.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man, I'll send you some stuff, Kevin. It's pretty crazy, man. Like the one that got me is like purposely not scanning the package into the facility. So if the package is in transit from like one location or one packing facility to another, and it's just never scanned in, it could have gotten quote unquote lost, and you're screwed. Super wild. All right, we're shuffling up. Get ready for the next couple of hands. We got about 15 minutes left on the stream, guys. We appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight and just sticking with us and hanging out with us.
He did his strat, that's what I'm saying. You would have taken the 5 from him.
Really.
You know what I'm saying?
You cannot do
Especially-
that anymore because it's mandatory.
It's all your fault.
Jim Martin.
Oh, I thought you said my fault.
I
What I
agree.
did.
It's all his fault.
Yeah, because I agree.
I understand. I ain't mad at you. You know I ain't.
I should have
I like
objected to it.
I respect him because I can tell he's a good player.
Watch this
I know
live
I'm
stream
not.
tomorrow, like the first hour and a half. You guys see the hands on the folding right every time.
Still waiting on my free drink.
Wow, so as an ex-operations manager for FedEx, it is crazy that they fired people for less than 99.7% scan percentage in Savannah for that. I mean, that's a pretty tight shift. 99.7, any lower, like, you cut them some slack. But, like, 70s, 80s, like, we need to have a talk. But I don't know about just outright firing people. But that is the trend nowadays. I will say that much, Austin. That's the trend. That's the loophole. You don't scan it in. You call whatever the company is that's responsible for the package. They go, well, here, 1 second, sir. Let me pull up your tracking number. Oh, well, it looks like the package never got scanned in past this facility. And it's like, boom, done, over with. Is Wednesday the only live stream scheduled for next week? Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Wednesday is the only live stream scheduled for next week. But look at CJ's hand, a set of 7s and the flush draw.
I hate you.
You got a gut shot also, right? He can pick a 6.
And with that being said, and him potting it, you got to get the hell out of the way. Oh, and Rick has other ideas.
35.
It is a $35 bet.
Oh, boy. 35. We ran 28,000 to shift. That percentage equates to 1 package an employee.
It's on the.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's such a small percentage, but trust me, I understand.
Wow, CJ gets called in a couple of spots here.
2 pair, flush draw, gutter,
All right, I got 5 of you.
I didn't want to be rude.
open ender. Does anybody have him dead? No, CJ's still good.
Yeah, I'm thinking
That's the. I mean, he does have blockers though.
I said I like it, but I don't like it.
You don't have to.
I don't understand, baby.
You want me to win a
It's
hand.
not personal.
Oh, he said you don't have to like it for me to win the hand.
I hope he falls in the toilet.
But the hand is not
5-6 is what he's afraid of.
Yeah, and he just outright pots it. Knows he's probably still not drawing dead. Board can't pair on the
Nothing worse
river.
than falling in the toilet.
Yeah, Austin, I'm going to wait for some further developments to happen, but I am interested to see kind of where that takes me. What's at the end of the line if there are other people involved? That'd be pretty wild. But it looks like no one is going to give CJ any action. Excuse me, we're still on the unit. Clock. Get the clock out there now. You got 10 seconds to decide on a fold or a call, or your hand will be declared dead. And wow, PJ's in. PJ says he has a what? Wrap? PJ has a wrap.
PJ's got a big hand.
He has a just complete and utter stone cold wrap. Just says, please put something out there for me.
Oh, can I get another?
Heads up.
And CJ makes a flush on the river.
Yeah. Thank you.
He-
Show what we got.
that's good. That's good.
Nice hand, sir.
Yeah, that's the best hand.
Nice hand, sir.
I have 2 diamonds.
That is the best hand. Take it down, sir.
Lucky won the pot.
7 plus. So I have already committed to this, right?
Yeah, you're committed when you flop a flush, a gutter, and a set.
Does Best Bet have books?
Or a flush draw, gutter ball, and a set.
Yeah, can I get one book?
I'm good for it.
Me too. What is it, $50? What do we decide on?
All right, guys, we got a little bit left in this 1-2 PLO stream. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. Myself and Adonis Lane have had a pretty good time back here tonight. Watching a little 1-2 PLO, guys, with all you guys.
No action before flop.
Kevin says some of these players make the game look so easy. This is how they play, man. This is how this game plays.
Whatever they want to call it. Just so they're whatever.
Yeah, this is how it goes. They like to gamble. Some, well, not some. A lot like to gamble.
I hope I got 3 queens.
What is this, nuclear? This seems like a hand of the nuclear variant,
Let's go. Let's get it.
and I don't see anything.
Of course you are, Orlando. You're the favorite.
Nothing. I see a gutter at best right now. Open ender.
Oh boy.
That's it. The unit.
I check.
Is that a check or are you checking the pot? Oh, okay.
Ace on the turn is now going to give Rick G not the best hand. I lied.
It's the unit. Yeah, aces and nines with a queen for the unit.
Oh, PJ has a king high flush draw.
PJ does have the nut flush draw.
And Rick instead is going to be moving all in. Rick says, screw it.
Wow, Rick
I
G
want all
getting
my
it in
money.
here, huh?
Yeah, he said, I want all my money in the middle.
Uncle Rick, calm down with it, man.
Yeah, he's got to relax. You like the unit's hand? I do too. If it had been the 9 of clubs, he'd have been in pretty good shape.
Can PJ win with a 4 also? Am I reading this right?
PJ can win with the 4. He'd make a wheel.
CJ got 2 4s in his hand. Bieber got 1. Drawing pretty thin on the 4s.
Clock. Let's see what the unit does.
We got a call in the 2. We got a call in the tree. Okay.
Yeah, PJ's got the nut flush draw with a wheel draw as well.
7 and 8.
Uncle Rick got 0% chance of winning the hand. This one's
can't
pretty much
win?
between a 2 pair and a nut flush draw. The 9 of clubs would be gross.
Heads up on the side.
What about 7 of clubs?
Wow, 7 of clubs for PJ. Gets there.
Well, he said which unit?
one and
There's
only.
only one unit.
There's only one unit around here.
Man, the unit gets cooled off on the river when the clubs come in. Oh, he's going to ship it, too, with 2 pair. Oh, I thought he was about to ship it.
You almost did it.
He pump faked me.
I'm going to tip you $1 for the
He
rest
bets
of the night.
100
Say I need
into
my change.
1,200.
50 cents.
PJ says, no, sir, let's play for it all.
That's PJ.
That's a bet. That's a bet. I should have been his side on it.
Man, it's a pretty, I think that's a pretty easy fold if you're the unit, right? All the sets. There's a couple of better 2-pair. Well, there's one better 2-pair.
Take this right there.
There's also all the flush draws come in.
Sixth Street?
Exactly.
Yeah, Rick's going to be eliminated.
Is that the
No
lake?
club, I win that pot.
One more time.
You didn't have 2 pair, did you?
Here,
Yeah?
take one for me too. Just kidding.
And Rick's back in for more.
Rick's back in it.
Yeah, you can't give up just yet. You know, you got to try to. You got to try to get it back. You know, you can't just go ahead and say, "Well, I'm off. I'll just take my loss." If you got a chance to get it back, why not go after it?
Why not?
Anybody? No? I never. I'll sell you for $100.
Damian Walker says, whoa.
Yes. A new deck. Oh, you guys are in trouble too.
Oh, he says new deck there in trouble. What the?
You want to call me a runner?
Oh, well, I'll let you young woman.
So who messed up the deuce of spades? Who's got the $300?
I'm gonna do
You guys have been awesome. Thanks for hanging around. Me and Adonis Lane.
I think it's you.
Don't forget about that $600 one-day tomorrow, one-day tournament.
Yep, it's happening.
$600 buy-in. You'll be out by midnight.
Yep, and the prize pool will probably break 60,000.
I'm going to go closer to 100.
That would be really nice.
100K prize pool for $600 is not bad.
No, it was one of the cards split.
I'm glad.
Yeah, a little cameo by
I'm glad we got it.
good old Dust.
Had to sneak in there and
Because you're from Orlando.
fix the broken cart,
You took my good luck chips. It's
get some chips, you know, just do it all.
Alrighty, guys, it is $5 to go.
5 to go. 1, 2, 5.
They refuse to like color me up or down because they're
Fold 9.
superstitious.
2, fold 3, and 4.
Oh boy.
King 10, 9, 7 for Jin Fei. Double suited. He's going to get in there with the 3-bet to 50. I can't
50 bone.
imagine what kind of hand the unit raised here. I would love to see his cards.
Probably a hand that's not as good as June Fei's.
Unit.
I told him I'm
You're sleep. What the hell's going on? You haven't said a word in like an hour. How drunk are you?
Wayne, can I get you to mix up
He
your
said,
cards?
how drunk are you? Wow.
Oh, the unit's pretty toasted. Unit is pretty toasted.
Not a great flop for Jin Fei's 3-bet hand. He does flop some equity with the gut shot. I got to imagine the unit at least has an ace.
No, from the 2.
Yeah. 2 pair.
Not a great flop for Jin Fei. He's going to get out of the way. The unit's going to pick one up. 207 in the middle there.
I'm just going to deal.
Let's do it.
You got 20 bucks from the dose.
Cheer up, sir.
Is that?
Cheer up.
Oh, I'm happy.
Oh no, the unit's good. He might be coming down a little bit, but he's okay.
I can't believe I didn't pair the board on that last one.
I got a $20 bet from the 2. That'll be 20 to go.
Yeah, stat. On the turn or what?
You gotta call 3, fold 4.
Raise.
You wanna raise it? We're looking at 75 now.
I'm all the way.
You gotta fold 7, 8, 9.
Junfei is going to pick up kings, almost double suited, but, you know, almost doesn't count. So you got 2 kings and a 10 and a 9, so a pretty good connecting hand. And units in with whatever. PJ's in, queen 10, queen jack 10, 8.
Check.
Check 2, check 3.
Three ways to the flop.
Everybody 175.
Jinfei getting after it again. Wow,
Jack
PJ
eight.
got 2 pair.
Yeah, Junfei is he's open-ended, so
PJ got a straight draw also.
and backdoor clubs for PJ. So PJ's going to be in,
Yeah, we gotta call.
Man, what a big flop for both players.
and 2 big stacks going after it.
Heads up.
And there's the bet. There's the good card for him.
Man, big
Flush
card
draw.
for PJ.
Flush draw and straight draw. And
Checks through and
Junfei gets there.
does. Wow. The diamonds come in. PJ does not have diamonds.
Wow.
The river goes check, check, and Jinfei's going to take that one down.
Isn't that wild?
That was a wild one.
Well, they're dragging another one. Hey, people.
These orange park slouches come in here and just run us over.
I don't know, Randy.
Unbelievable. Not Orange Park, Orange City.
Oh, let's go.
I guess Jinfei's from Orange City, down south. That's what I keep hearing.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Those guys make the drive pretty often. We see, we get an Orange City player in here about once or twice a month during the live stream.
Oh, not bad. Well, guys, the run good for a week, but came to a tragic end. Lost $2,700 pot. Had it all in pre with aces. The guy to my left had kings and a drunk fool called 870 pre with 9, 10 of hearts and a flush on the flop. Worst of all, I had the ace of hearts and couldn't get a 4th heart. Oh boy. Yeah, that's tough.
Ouch.
Always-
Ouch, Sean.
Always a drunk guy.
15.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one, AJ.
It's easy when you know it's coming. All right, man. See you, buddy.
That is insane. How in the world?
Sometimes they just know, man. Sometimes they just know.
That's what I'm going to call them from now on.
Got 4 inch. Yeah, check 8, check 9.
It sucks, but sometimes they just know.
Straight flush draw for the unit with 2 pair.
60.
Only thing is, he's going to need to hit the 5 of spades if he wants a spade to come.
And the 7, fold the 8. And fold the 9.
5 of spades one time.
Heads up.
Oh, well, that's not the 5 of spades. So the unit's going to be donating here because
From the 2.
CJ does have ace high spades.
Yeah, hard to bet into CJ on these spots.
And CJ looks like he's grabbing raising chips.
100.
And, you know, CJ probably should just pot it because, you know, you make it 60 more and you know he outdrew you last time. The board could pair and you could be dead.
What is that, apple juice?
No, you're good to go. You have the stone cold nuts.
Man, I don't know if the unit can fold a flush here. He's only got 200 back, and there's like 400 in the middle.
Yeah, he probably can't get away from this.
He just gave Nancy the hard hold-on finger. Austin says, what time does the kitchen close? It's Friday. They close, they go pretty late tonight, actually. They go till like 4, I think.
165.
CJ calls pretty easily with the nuts. The unit had a big open-ended straight flush draw. CJ had his 10.
He hit the
like,
5.
Yeah, like Adonis said, he was only drawing to the 5. Sean says, how's the PLO game been? It's been pretty wild. We didn't hit the over, but we've seen some wild stuff, mostly out of the unit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough hand, Sean. That's a tough hand. That's a big, big pot, too. But I'm assuming somehow you and the guy with kings got it all in. And I'm guessing Drunk Fool figured he had good enough odds to play with 10-9 of hearts. So
Yeah, sometimes in those spots you can't shake the drunk guy. The drunk guy just says, you know,
whatever.
LOL, let's go. I can win. They just see all the money in the middle and they go, whatever, any 2 cards, I can just win. Sometimes you can't shake the drunk guy. Sometimes you don't really want to, you know?
Not what he said.
You are the shot already, man.
Yeah.
That's all you need,
My
right?
style.
That's all you
Yeah.
need in this game.
This game.
Now raise to 20 and the 4. You feed your cards.
Raise to 20. Yep, smoked it.
Call 7, fold,
He was in for 5 $400 bullets already.
call 2.
And then the wonderful thing about poker, you can get it all back in one hand.
Absolutely, especially in this game.
I got 60.
Oh, Sean's talking about his game? Oh, I see. I get it.
Check in the night.
No 6 out there.
6 for the unit. The unit got a 6. Already got 56% of the equity locked up. 2 streets to go. Got to fade. He thinks he's got to fade the spade draw. I don't see anybody with spades in the field. Right? Am I missing something?
Yeah, no spades out there. I don't think I see any. So a 6 for the unit. I know. Could have waited for another hand. Trust me, I know.
7, call 9. $5 bet. Raise to 225.
Ooh, the unit's getting after it. I think you just put it all in. The unit's got 6s full right on the turn. Rick G got a gut shot and a pair of jacks.
And he bet $5.
The unit put it to him. Rick G had to find the fold.
Hey, we appreciate you. This is your strategy.
We got a few more hands for you guys tonight in this 1-2 PLO stream.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't forget, we'll be back next. We'll be back Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's right. What's Wednesday, Dustin?
That's the 25-50.
It sure damn is 25.50. People are going to be in for more than small houses and cars.
People are going to be in for a couple cars. There'll be a couple cars on the table.
Call 6.
I'll never forget the one day said poker player was at the table and said poker players playing.
20, bro.
Ask him, hey, how you doing for tonight, man? I saw you were in on table 1, and he just goes, oh, I'm stuck a Prius. I'm stuck a small car. And I'm just like, if I could ever get to a point in my poker career where I'm stuck small vehicles,
And it's no sweat.
and it's no sweat. That's the key point, Dustin, and it's no sweat. I don't want to hit the Dames point. Instead, I want to just get some nice Whataburger and go home. Then I know I've made it.
Then you made it. Poker Matt said, what is the max buy-in for this game? It's uncapped. In fact, all of our Omaha games are uncapped here at Best Bet Jacksonville.
Check around.
Keep them juicy, you know?
Oh, tendy. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Okay, there we go. Now, there we go.
35 from the 2, full 3. Call 4, fold.
Queen here for Bieber. The unit betting 35 with the mystery cards. He could easily have a queen in this spot.
He definitely could.
He's going to have a queen a lot of the time here.
He could have Queen Jack and have Beaver drawing dead.
He could have queen jack.
Hands up, check in the dark. Got queen. Flip and show what we got.
He says I have a queen. He said you got a winner then. You got a winner, sir. The unit's slowing down. The alcohol is burning him. You know, that's the one thing. There are phases when you get wasted. You know? You got to you got to take it all in, have fun. You got to have more fun, and then you got to in the bathroom staring at the mirror, wondering if you're okay. But it always ends with the on your knees, hands clutching the toilet.
Not
That
always.
I've had many times.
Sounds like you just need more practice, man.
Just like it's always.
It's
God,
like anything, man. You get better the more you work at it.
It's always like, God, if you can just get me out of this, I'll never drink again. And then the next weekend, you're drinking again.
You can do anything you put your mind to, man. You just you need more practice.
I'll never forget, man. It's it's the reason why I hate cherry vodka so much. I hate it. Oh, is he back? Nick, man, take care of that. I hope you in here. If not, well, I'll go ahead and take. Wow, he says immortal.
Man, this guy is something else.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I wonder if he does that to other chats or just us.
Probably, I don't know, probably other chats. But, yeah, it was like a Halloween party. We drank everything there, and the guy just goes, "Oh, I brought cherry vodka." Worst decision of my life.
Attaboy.
Out in the grass, face down. Just not having a good time. Was a rough day for me. Jack high flush draw for PJ. Junfei with 9-4-6 deuce does have, I believe, Gutta Bowl.
Got gutter ball and flush draw.
And
Flush draw's no good.
Manny would have wished he had the king 10 of hearts, but he has a wrap. Or just the gutter to Broadway, excuse me. Ace on the turn changes, well, nothing. So whoever bet the flop probably is in the lead.
Whatever I can get in.
Nobody with an ace in the field, which is surprising. Jack 10 gets there on the river.
Manny makes a straight, but
Manny makes a straight. It's a very scary board.
yeah, we always know boats. Really, Bertrand? So he just jumps the chats and just does his thing? Wow.
Man, these people are wild.
This man has a cause and he's living by it.
The internet is a strange place.
You literally have no idea.
I don't know if I want to know.
Man, I told you when I lost faith in the internet.
I played with you quite a few times. I'm usually pretty quiet.
That was the DM. No.
I don't. I like to be
The only okay, I got another one for you.
talking.
Well, usually, you know why? Because usually I'm playing on my phone too. So you know what I mean. I got like a bunch of things going on.
We got one more hand after this.
One more hand after this.
So to that, Dustin, I tell you,
Man, the internet is a strange
you
place.
have no idea. There's a dark place out there in the internet where all inhabitants are just creatures of the night.
Where anything goes, huh?
Oh my God.
Can't stand what?
That's it. It's done.
Austin, do we have masks available? Yeah, we have masks right at the front podium when you walk in. You can
Yeah,
pick one
man.
up.
Yeah, you just come right on. If you, I think your daddy said you're coming in from Savannah. We have one at the front for you. Should make a trip up here. Our 1-2 average pre-flop bet is between 15 and 25. Regularly, there are two $3,000 stacks, 40 to 300 straddles. It's nuts. Great game until I run into the drunk dude. Yeah. Yeah,
Doesn't sound like 300 is enough for that game.
No. You got two stacks at 3,000. Something wrong. And I don't see a 4 in the field. I see king high flush draw, paired board. Why does he do it? Why does he do it though?
This guy's wild.
Nah, he ain't. I mean, if I can say what I want to say, but I'm not going to. Sorry. See, you just go with the combo. See, then he can't do it. He has. And just weird guys like him he probably has the strongest computer known to man. Sitting in there with like the NVIDIA 3080 Ti, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 18 windows open. And that's his night, man. It's his night. He's got the Hungry Man XL dinner in front of him. Got the cup of Tang orange juice.
In his mom's basement.
Oh, you already know. You already know, and you know he didn't prep that meal. Mom comes downstairs with the moo-moo on. He's in his mid-30s. I can't say what I really want to say.
No, it's fine because we got one more hand.
But it looks like aces are going to go ahead and take down kings. And
Oh, he's got
excuse
nines.
me, he had
He's got
nines.
Three
He had
nines,
trips.
yeah.
Are we gonna do 100 or 50 or whatever?
What do you guys want to do?
I will do 100.
you come up behind me and do that again, Jacob, they gonna find.
50 is nothing.
75 no peak?
100 to make one guy happy.
Is this a bomb pot or is this no peak?
100, no peak?
Is it no peak
No
or?
pick. Just check it down.
See this hand?
Oh, okay.
All the way.
Straight.
Check it out all the way. 100 all the way.
Cards do go on the center though.
That's fine.
Looks like the last hand of the night, and they're playing a nuclear hand of
We all checked out.
100 apiece. And CJ's in too?
Everybody agrees, right?
I tell you, I respect him that much more for partaking.
No, Jesus, you're trying to get
Oh, wow.
We're trying to get you. We're trying to get
I
you.
respect CJ for partaking.
Didn't
I got nothing bad to say.
I think I'm winning. I deserve a win. I deserve a win.
I need to win just so
I never win this.
All right, looks like these guys put 100 in pre. Looks like they're going to play it out. I think I heard them say this might be the last hand of the night.
It's about
Might be a wrap. Let's get some cards in the box. Let's see what we're working with.
After the flop.
In life. Why you do? Wow.
I gotta say, mate, y'all screwed
No,
already.
you check,
I know, I still need the motion. Yeah, he needs everybody to check it out.
5-6 with the flush draw for CJ. Wow. Jacks, 5s and 6s for CJ.
One card at a time.
Jack 5 suited for the flush. It looks like for CJ is good so far on our end.
You have to one card.
Next card.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, you gotta be the queen. You gotta be the queen.
He said the meatloaf is good. Like, that wasn't even a joke.
You got a pair of twos. Okay,
That's
next.
weirdo,
Next
man.
band.
No,
Told
he
you.
got no.
Weird guy.
Pair.
Who's a flush? CJ, ship him the pot. Oh, are they flipping? Okay. So right now, I think they got one card turned over. So the idea right now, hold on, turn up the table. The idea is to beat a pair of jacks.
Flip another card. You gotta be a pair of jacks.
All his cards are flipped.
You gotta
He's
be.
done.
No, we do one card at a time, everybody.
I'm down my
Then we
head.
do the second
No,
card.
yeah, he's got to keep flipping.
I don't think
Yeah, so
anyone's
you need
ever
four jacks.
been to a card room before. in
I don't
this
think
game.
anyone's ever flipped
What is
before.
happening?
Like Junfei said, one at a time.
3 nines. 3 nines.
Set of 9?
Oh, a set of nines?
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter. Jinfei's got a. I'm sorry, CJ's got a flush.
Oh, but they haven't got to him yet.
You get one spade, you win.
He said one spade, you win.
I have
I
4.
got 2 pairs. I got 2 pairs.
2 pairs, you lose.
You got set over there.
I have a chance. You see, you have hit 4.
Got aces.
Did they say that somebody had aces?
Yeah, yeah. Bieber had aces.
Okay.
Oh, Bieber had aces. Gross. He
But-
probably lost the min.
Have a chance.
Junfei can win if he hits a 4.
Oh wow,
'Cause
PJ
you have
had
a straight.
kings. PJ had kings. Looks like CJ's got it locked up.
Oh!
Yeah, that's it.
never mind.
It's over.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Flush. Rick's like, just ship him the damn pot. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and have a good night. We'll see you back on Wednesday, 25-50 game. Make sure you're here. For me and Dustin, the Best Bet family, have a good night. I love you all. See you all next Wednesday.
Thanks, guys.
Sure, guys. Thanks so much for all you guys. When was the play?